hello. Good evening. Nope, nope. That was the wrong. That was the wrong button. This is fine. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the pet. Why is the pet not working? Excuse me. Hello. Technical difficulties. Please wait. Nah. Hello. Hello, hello. I hope you're doing well. Whoa. Thank you for the young binary. That is why isn't anything working? Hello? Gamers! Hi! Why isn't anything working? Hello? Come on. I'm gonna scream and cry and be mad. You got scared. No, hold on. Hold on. Wrong button. Here you go. Sorry, you cursed me. God damn it. Why would you do that? What did I ever do to you? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Everything should be working now, I hope. How was your week been? Thank you for the pet. Ah, it's already Wednesday again. I'm so glad it's already Wednesday. Jesus Christ. Because, I mean, would it be okay to ask for the plot? Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Give me a second though. Yeah, I have to say another thing for it. I'm so glad it's already Wednesday because Wednesday brings us closer to the weekend, which brings me closer to not having to go into work. Whew. I know, I don't really want to talk about it on here much because this is a happy space. We like being happy here, but if you are unhappy in your current job, get the fuck out of there. Me at me. Try. I guarantee you it is going to be better if you get out of there. Plot though. Okay, so I have a menu, so I can show you something with it. Hold on. I can press I pressed the right button. Okay, so this is our main character, right? His name is Nintendo Yagumo. He has his stage name is Max Yagumo, which is also why he gets called Max most of the time. He's a film director. He's not been into that many things yet, but and we've funnily enough we've cleared up a bunch of murder cases so far in the game because by chance we were at the places where people got murdered, and then we were like, okay, you know what, we're hobby detectives, why not? And now we're on a hopefully, well, I know it's the last chapter, so on our last case, which is us trying to find the truth about what happened to a film project 10 years ago that got shelved. Like they started filming for it. They started filming for it, and they got like two films in, like literal film reels. And then it was cancelled, and no one really knows why, because everyone involved with the project like quit or is dead, or you know, you can't talk to them anymore. No one wants to talk about it. And what we just found out not too long ago, like they finally confirmed it for us, one of the actresses in the series, her, we were able to play as her for 2 chapters, where we also cleared up murder cases, only to find out last time, oh okay, her 2 cases were actually the shelved films. Like all of her stuff was just acting, not actual murder. But on the 3rd film reel that we uncovered last time, there was a recording of her what's the word? Not artist, Jesus Christ. Actress. Of a co-actress getting hurt, like on set. Some kind of lamp fell on her, and that left a burn mark on her neck. And then the recording goes like to black for a while, only to show us a scene of her apparently committing suicide on camera by jumping off a cliff. Yeah, I don't know why. Like, it literally says actress right here, but I can't read. It doesn't say actress here because, you know, while we play here, we only know her as a manager, but actually turned out she's also an actress. Turns out this here is his big sister, who committed suicide 10 years ago, and he kind of does want to know why, obviously. We're assuming that's also how he got into like the whole film business, because she was already an up-and-coming actress. He needs to know like what drove her to it, and especially why it is on film and why no one talks about it. The entire shelved film thingy anymore. You have to go charge your phone. Okay. But thank you for coming by. Also, his little sister, who is this here. Oh, she's right there. That's his little sister, who's also an actress. Because the film project like has 3 directors working on it. So each director got to choose one actress, and now they're like reviving the project, and we're going location scouting to find locations where we want to film all of our stuff. Blah blah. And we're getting really close because now we are actually on the island. I do not remember the island's name, but we are actually on the island. Hold on. We're on the island where the big sister apparently committed suicide. So, and that's what we're trying to clear up. Like, what happened? Why did it happen? Why is no one talking? Oh my god. Wrong button. Why is no one talking about it? Stuff like that. Okay. It's a lot, isn't it? I promise you. It is easier to see while it's actually happening. I think while this game is a mystery game and it prides itself in it, like, it's a genuinely great story, but some of the plot points are like obvious, but then they like make a really big turn. They're like, oh, you think we're going to make it that obvious? And then they go like 3 extra steps where you're like, okay, well, now I don't think that it's the obvious choice anymore. Maybe it's going somewhere else. Only to turn around and confirm what you might have thought initially was the correct choice. But it's done in a very, very good way. I like it a lot so far. I am very excited to see what the actual like mystery is going to be, and if his sister truly is dead or not. Not gonna lie. It was like time was flowing at its own pace here. That hackneyed expression came to mind, but it fit the store perfectly. So relaxing. Let's take a break here. Sure.
皆さんもテレビ関係の方ですか?
Yes. Something along those lines.
みたいなもんです。正確には映像会社ですけど。というか、よく
Well,
わ
one
か
of
り
you
ま
is
したね。
wearing a shirt that says Studio Yagumo.
昨日来た方たちとなんとなく雰囲気が近いからそうじゃないかと思ったんですよ。
それって。
もしかして山岸監督たちっすかね。
ああ、そうですそうです。そんな名前のお名刺いただきました。
A calling card.
テレビで見たことある俳優さんもご一緒だったから最初びっくりしちゃいましたよ。
He likely means Shichiro Funakoshi. As the shopkeeper speaks happily, Yagumo decides to ask him. Also there... No, I will stop pointing out inconsistencies in the script. Maybe I will try very hard.
10年前、ここでドラマの撮影を行われたと聞いたんですが、それについて
She only
何
opened
か
up a
ご
shop
存知
4
ないで
years
しょうか
ago. She told you this.
10年前 ?10 年前で
I
す
mean,
か。
maybe she does know something, but she only opened the shop 4 years ago.
ごめんなさい。
Mm.
ちょっと聞いたことないですね。
そうですか。
Judging by the third film's footage, it was likely shot with the bare minimum of people. Director Akasawa's staff was probably part of it, but if that's the case, it makes sense the locals would know about it. Does it though? Because according to the locals, like everyone knows each other, so wouldn't they have realized that there are strangers on the island?
そういえば、この島に赤澤一生監督の別荘があるって聞いたんですが、ご存知ですか？
ああ、聞いたことありますよ。なんでも赤沢御所って呼ばれてるとか。
So what now? Akasawa's villa is called the Akasawa Gosho. Also, he has synesthesia.
赤澤御所ですか？
また随分と大層な
Because
名
one
前
better way to show how you remember certain keywords you then need to use
本当の名前じゃな
to
いと
clear
思いますけ
mysteries
ど
then
ね。
having
多
your
分
main character have
黒木の
synesthesia,
御
which
所を
is
イメー
cool.
ジして誰かがそう呼び出したんじゃないですか？
ああ。
Kuroki Gosho was a palace the exiled former Emperor Go-Daigo lived in. The palace's remains are still on the Oki Islands. Director Akasawa's villa was likely christened with the same name as a nod to his moniker of the Emperor.
その赤澤御所ってまだあるんですかね？
あるはずですよ。なんでも誰かたまにやってきて使
Yeah,
って
the
る
other
って
director's
聞い
renting
て
it
ま
out
す。
currently, right?
赤澤監督ご本人は
Good evening.
亡くなってるってね。
Good evening.
遺族の方が相続して使ってるのかもしれないな。
おー、なるほど。
Why are none of them realizing that Yamagishi is probably the one currently renting it? Jesus Christ. If that's the case, the building should still be mostly intact. Maybe there's some hint about the film from 10 years ago there. With that thought in mind, Yagamo swallows nervously and asks the shopkeeper.
その赤澤御所は一体どこに？場所はご存知ですか？
はっきりした住所まではわからないですけど、確か由良姫神社の近くって聞きました。
由良姫神社。
Mm.
なるほど。ありがとうございます。
はあ。
Shopkeeper probably didn't understand why he was being thanked so ardently. He replies to Yagamo's words of gratitude with a confused glance. Well, I don't know. I think that is as much confirmation as we're going to get that whoever was responsible for the translation of the script definitely did not see a single screenshot of the game or hear any of the actual voice lines and just had a script to translate off. Please. Yakumo's group have a late lunch at the Beppo port. They relax under the pleasant sunlight and sea
う
breeze.
まかったっすね、サザエカレー。
ああ、なんか生臭そうなイメージあったんだけどな。生臭さゼロでひたすらうまいだけだった。やっぱり何でも試してみるもんだな。
なんでも昔は肉が手に入りづらくて、サザエならいくらでも取れるからってんで生まれたものらしいっすね。島じゃ常識ってキャッチフレーズだそうっす。
サザエそんなに気軽に食べられるって羨ましい常識だな。
I think I googled those last time and then I was like, oh, I do not want to look at those ever again. Shiro talked enthusiastically about the turban shell curry they had at Con Sale, a restaurant near the Beppo port. Suddenly a voice speaks up behind them.
ああ、君たち今撮影してんのかね？
Oh no, police.
Oh.
They turn around and see a policeman looking at
あ
them.
ええ、まあ
The officer likely finds Yagumo's evasive tone suspicious. He approaches the trio, a severe gaze in his eyes. Uh-oh.
なんでしょう。
ちょっと質問させてもらっていいかな？
No. The officer flashes his badge. It has his name as well as the words Uragu Police Department Officer Yoshimasa Matsushi.
松下さんですか？
Ooh.
そう、裏郷警察署のね。で、カメラ回してるみたいだけど、正式な撮影かな？
No, maybe?
あ、いえ。俺たちは映像制作会社のものですが、今はまだ撮影の前の事前取材をしている段階でして。
ということは、今は正式な撮影ではないんだね。
ねえ、今度島根テレビでやるドラマ撮影に備えて品販してるとこなんです。
はあ。
He definitely does not believe us. Hello! Hi, hi! Shida looks fixedly at Yagumo's group before continuing.
まあならいいけどね。
Oh.
最近 撮影絡みのトラブルがちょこちょこあるんで
Okay.
報道での正式な撮影なら
Lucky us.
ちゃんと道路使用許可取るようにね。
I'm doing well. How about you?
分かってます。正式な撮影になったらちゃんと許可を取らせてもらいますので。
Sleepy. Oh, mood.
建物なんかもちゃんと許可を取って、ゲリラ撮影とか住民の迷
Is 2
惑に
hour
なるよう
nap
な
still
のはダメだよ。
はい、
Valid though.
もちろんです。
I once again woke up at 3 a.m. today. I was like, the fuck is happening? But luckily I fell asleep pretty easily again. I'm still tired. Not again Yagamo's amicable response, Matsushita leaves. Once he's out of sight, Magari parts her lips in relief.
いつも
That goes to the end. We just started. We just started.
撮影の時、一番面倒なのが警察対応だからな。ま、本番は道
Yeah,
路
it's
使用
very.
許可証を
You
取る
know
か
what
ら。
sucks though? I went to bed on Monday. I went to bed at like I literally already fell asleep at 10, only to wake up at 3, and then I think I fell back asleep at like 4:30 in the morning. So yesterday I went to bed at a normal time, so I fell asleep sometime between I don't know 11 and 12, only to also wake up at 3 in the morning. Was like, why does this keep happening? Yagumo was about to finish his sentence, but suddenly trails off.
どうかしたんですか？
道路使用許可証。そうか。第3のフィルム。あれがこの島で撮影してたなら、ここの警察署に道路使用許可証を提出してるはずじゃないか。そこには撮影責任者、つまり監督の名前があるはずだろう。
おお、つまり
Like the reaction at 3 a.m. Yeah, exactly.
そういうことだ。行くぞ、マガリ。
I don't like being awake at 3 a.m. Like, unless I don't have anywhere else to be and I could be awake at any fucking time I want, you know? But that's not usually the case. Near Yuraima Shrine at the port area where pleasure boats sail stood the Uragu Police Department. This police department held jurisdiction over Nishinoshima. With the guardship Urakaza, they maintained peace on both land and sea. Yagumo and his group are currently inside the station arguing with the officer at the counter.
だから保管してる道路使用許可証を見
Yeah,
せ
I
てくれる
don't
だけでい
think
い
they
って
just
言っ
showed
てる
it
でし
to
ょ。
anyone.
だからそんなもんホイホイ一般人に見せられないって言ってるだろう。だいたいそんなもの見てどうするんだ。
Awake, but at what cost? Exactly.
俺たちは今島根テレビ
Like,
で
if it's a weekend or I have some time off and I'm awake until 3 a.m., yeah, that's
ここ
fine.
で撮影
Whatever.
されたはずなんだ。
If I
その
try to
責任
get
者を知りたいだけなんですよ。
some restful sleep and I wake up at 3 and it's interrupted,
だからなんでそんなこと君たちが知る必要があるって言うんだ。
show me those fucking records, man.
これ以上しつこいと公務執行妨害でぶち込むぞ。
Yagumo was silenced by Matsushita's threat, but then Magari cuts into the exchange.
ちょっと待ってください。自分らある事件で島根県警の刑事さんと協力し合ってるとこなんすよ。
はあ？
おいマガリ、それは。
すんません監督、あんまり使いたくない手だとは思うんすけど、ここは三沢さんたちの名前借りるっす。
I don't think he's going to appreciate that. He'd prefer not using Misawa's name for a personal errand like this one. Magari likely senses that and says this to Yagumo while ball in her hand. She then turns to face Matsushita.
ほんとっすよ。詳しくは言えないっすけど、道路使用許可証を調べるのもその協力の一環なんです。
捜査協力って本当か？
We literally managed to clear up not just wait, how many murders? Several murders over the last few weeks, yes.
ほんとですって。嘘だと思うなら島根県警の捜査一課三沢刑事に問い合わせてみてください。ほらほら、問い合わせてみてくださいって。
わかった。捜査一課の三沢刑事だな。
Officer Matsushita begrudgingly picks up the phone receiver on his desk and starts dialing. He only exchanges a few words over the phone before turning back to them.
どうでした？言った通りだったでしょ？
三沢刑事は今日は休みだそうだ。
God damn it.
確認は取れなかったよ。
はあ？
そういうわけで確認が取れるのは明日以降
Shut
だ。
the fuck.
出直すんだな。
何やってんすかあのおっさん。肝心な時に休みって。
Yagumo and Magadi were so enthusiastic that the disappointment hits them that much harder. It's then that Kanade speaks to Magadi.
マガリさん、携帯にかけてみては？
We have his personal number. He gave us his personal number. He wrote it on his card.
ほら、湯の津の事件の時、
Yeah.
三沢刑事の携帯番号教えてもらってたじゃないですか。
おお、忘れてたっす。
Magadi hurriedly takes out her smartphone and opens the phone book. The ringtone plays on, but there's no sign of Misawa picking up. The three wait impatiently until eventually, the call connects with the sound of a phone's button being pushed.
もしもしマガリス。出るの遅いっすよ。
Because it's his day off.
はあ。今連チャン中知らんすよ。それよりお願いがあるんすけど。はい、そういうわけで。いやー、なんとかお願いするっす。一生のお願いで。
Apparently he wasn't going to say yes easily. Magadi backs into the receiver repeatedly before eventually removing her ear from the smartphone.
はい、どうぞ代わって話してくださいっす。
Magadi hands him the smartphone with the talk still connected. 30 minutes later, sitting on the station's table are 5 road closure permit reports. Misawa convinced Matsushita to bring out all the reports submitted around the year 2010.
マガリ、奏。
はっはっは。まあ自分できる女っすから。
I can't read any of that.
つか前後2年分なのにたった5枚しかないんすね。
ま、こんなもんだろう。おかげですぐに見つかりそうだ。
Alright. Oh, I can look at all of them. Okay, what's this one? Higamo checks the first permit. It's a local news program's interview. It has the name of a local TV station sign on it. Doesn't look suspicious. Okay. What about this one? Second permit was signed by an advertising company and the reason listed was for an outdoor event. The title of the event made it clear it was related to some kind of civilian marathon. Okay, that's also not ours. What about this one? It's for a film! Yagamo hurriedly checks the requester's name only to find it's at a university's independent film society. Aw. Some university's film club. Okay. What about this one? They have a local news program Yagamo's familiar with. It's an evening show, I watch them often, but they're from a different station, so I doubt this is related. Alright. They examined the fourth report. The line... yeah. That's the correct one. The line that listed the reason for closing the street says for the purpose of filming a movie.
これか。
Uh-huh.
申請者欄、島根テレビの制作局になってるっすね。
なあ、間違いない。
Okay, so who wanted the road closed? Yagamo somehow felt like he was afraid to find out, but he looked at the bottom of the page. The last line listed the name of the person in charge of the scene. Directed.
これ、
Ah?
井伏監督の名前。
Yeah, I mean, that guy's definitely hiding something. Isaya Ibuse, the name of someone they knew very well. They descend into a long silence. Yagamo eventually whispers quietly, breaking that silence.
井伏監督もこの島にいるんだったな。
そのはずっす。
モナミさんが明日来るんだろう。その時に彼女に一緒に連れて行ってもらおう。とにかくこうなったら井伏監督と会わなきゃならない。
そうっすね。
Alright, anyone still at the cliffs? Nope. The group gazes off Matengai cliff as a salty breeze blows around them, except...
おっと。はあ、危なー。
ほんとこれさえなけりゃ寝転んで楽しみたいとこなんだけどな。
ほんとそうっすね。これさえなけりゃね。
What? As the land around Matenga Cliff was dotted with grazing horses and cattle, their droppings littered the ground. The view was still breathtaking enough to make one forget about it, so Yagumo could enjoy this relaxing, healing moment. Oh, okay. Yeah, Okay, we unlocked the shrine as a new place, right? What's happening at the shrine? Oh no, we were at the shrine before, never mind. Yurahime Shrine stands in front of a beach known as Squid Bay. It's a unique shrine with a distinctive appeal, with the area up from the first torii to the front being built into the water.
周辺結構歩き回ってみたけど、どこに赤沢御所があるのかさっぱりっす。
知ってる近所の人に会えればいいんでしょうが、今のところ全員空振りですからね。
ああ、あの赤沢監督の別荘というんだから特徴あってすぐ見つかるだろうと思い込んでたん
Maybe
だが。
there's a hidden
となると、
pathway
地
there.
道に表札見ていくしかないっすかね。
そうだな。ま、とりあえずはここで少し休憩していこう。
Okay.
どこ見回してもイカだらけ。なんかイカ刺し食いたく
And
な
I
って
feel
き
like
た
I'm
し。
just playing Splatoon.
あんだけ怖いとか言っといて食うのか。
どこなんか
あんだけ
Anything else? Kanada's gazing excitedly at an arena set up for Oki Sumo. He really does like sumo, huh? Maybe I should challenge him to a match or something. He's going to wipe the floor with you. He's always carrying a camera, so his trunk's probably really developed. He might actually be really hard to beat. As Yakumo ponders this, Kanada looks back at him, visibly confused by the way he was staring. At the front right side is a lane leading into a grove that grew nearby. Exploring force of squid sounds kind of interesting. Huh. Does it though? Howdy, Vroom! How you doing? Did I forget to go somewhere? I think I forgot. Hello? We checked the police station. I think we... I think I went everywhere I'm supposed to go. To search through the Beppo Port, Magadi raises her voice in front of a stone monument of some
あ
sort.
れこれ水木しげる先生
Did we had this before?
沖野
そういや
Yep. No, we read this one before. That's not a new scene. Okay. How am I going to... Hello? Sorry, Lexington. I mean, we talked to you already, unless you
赤
have
沢御所
something.
ってのは結構島では有名なんですか。
みんなが知ってるって
Oh,
感
maybe I
じじ
didn't
ゃない
talk
で
to
す
her
ね。
enough.
多分。
Aha!
そうですか。
Treating yourself to a chocolate shake? Mmm. So it won't be as simple as just asking the locals for directions then. Oh, okay. That is not that much more than I thought it would be.
赤沢
Okay. I'm missing something. The plot should be advancing, but I'm clearly missing something, it seems. Well, I'll just go everywhere else again then. I'm good. I'm just glare. I'm just tired. Yakumo peeks into the station from the entrance, and Matsushita notices him and sends a nasty gaze in his direction. Oh, okay. I mean, yes, we need to find the... We need to find where he lives, but I only have so many places I can go to. And she already told us it's close to the shrine. Okay, that's the same scene as before.
ほん
So clearly I should be going to the shrine. Maybe I need to check everything like 3 more times. Shrine.
歩き回って喉カラカラっす。
どうぞ。さっき買ったミネラルウォーターでよければ。あとこの塩タブも舐めといてください。
Wouldn't licking a salt tablet
いた
actually
だくっ
make
す。
you more thirsty
監督
though?
も。この日差しの中、これだけ
Close to
歩き
shrine
回っ
is
たら
spiritual.
熱中症に
No,
なります
no,
よ。
no, I don't
ああ、
I
す
don't
まん
think she meant that. We're looking for the Akasawa Gosho, but they couldn't find it. Ah! Wasn't this place supposed to be nearby? What's the information we got wrong? Okay, but this is a maybe now. Now she's and this is a different text than before. Yagumo regards Magari, who winds the search while looking at the squids hanging around the nearby woods.
怖い言いながらずっと眺めてるじゃねえか。そんなに怖いんなら見なきゃいいだろ。
いや、怖いんすけど目がいっちゃうんすよ。なんか不思議な魅力があるっつうか。
Personally, I thought they were cute
今度はなんだよ。
from that one picture.
あれ、あそこ誰かいるっす。
But it massively disliked like squids IRL, as with any sea creature. Like looking at them. Magadi is right. There's a figure appearing and disappearing between the trees, and eventually they see the figure's full form.
あれ？
山岸監督じゃねえか。
They see Yamagishi approaching through the woods, looking at them curiously. Hi!
山岸監督。
Perhaps noticing them due to Magadi's call, directly Yamagishi nods his head and approaches them. Hello!
お疲れ様っす。つか、お一人ですか？
ああ、船越さんと咲夜さんには先に宿に戻ってもらったんですよ。僕は別で用事があったんでね。
ああ、そうなんすね。でもまさかこんなとこでまたお会いするとは思ってなかったっす。
ちょうど用事で近くまで来てたんですが、ちょっと面白い神社があるって言うから、帰る前に寄ってみたんですよ。
Nice. Yagumo listens in on Magadi and Yamagishi's exchange from the side when an idea flashes in his mind. Yagumo speaks to Yamagishi, hoping to confirm that.
山岸監督、その用事というのは？
ああ、井伏監督がこちらにおられると伺ったんで、ご挨拶に行ってきたんですよ。その場所がかつて赤澤監督が使われていた別荘だったのは驚きましたけどね。
それ赤澤御所とか呼ばれてるっていう。
そうそう、
Like, his
そんなことをおっしゃってま
secretary
した。
lady literally told us, oh yeah, he's renting a villa on the island.
井伏監督が買い取
And
ったそ
the
うです
entire
ね。
island is like, oh yeah, there's this villa on the island that is rented out. Wherever could he be? Oh, he bought the entire thing. Okay, never mind. That's new information. He bought it?
監督。
ああ、道理で赤沢の表札探しても見つからないわけだ。山岸監督、その赤沢御所の場所教えていただけますか？
A bit taken aback by Yagumo's impatient question, Yamagishi tells them the address. Fuck yeah, dude. Okay, bye. Where is it? The Nakanoshima Path. Okay. Yakasawa Gosho. Like they were told, the place was behind Yurahime Shrine, standing isolated along the eastern side of the Kuniga shore. The house didn't even have a nameplate. They wouldn't find a place had Yamagishi not told them. And now... Oh, that's a little ominous, my guy. Yagumo and his group were in one of the villa's rooms, sitting opposite of Ibuse.
山岸君に続いて八雲君たちか。今日は先客万来だな。あいにくここは私一人なので大したもてなしもできないが、コーヒーでも入れるかね。
いえ、結構です。別に遊びに来た
We
わけで
came
はあ
here
りません。
to fight your Ace Attorney style.
今日は監督に大事な用事があって参りました。
大事な用事か。それは予想外だったな。
Contrary to his words, he replied with his expression not showing any signs of surprise. Yagumo, on the other hand, looks at him with a terribly stiff expression and spoke as about that he watched him with concerned eyes. Oh yeah, here we go.
井伏監督。
You don't trust him, his name is a letter away from him. I don't trust him either, but I like your reasoning more.
いきなり本題のようだな。聞こう。
Yeah, try me.
言ってみた。
10年前、このプロジェクトの前身となったドラマプロジェクトのことです。以前、俺をテストするために幽霊の映ったフィルムで一芝居打った時。
ああ。そんなこともあったな。
There's a red spot on his teeth.
でも、それが体ではなかったことを俺
So
は知
either
った
that
んです。
wasn't colored in.
ほう。
I don't think that's on
あの
purpose.
フィ
I
ルム
think
は
that
プロジェ
wasn't
クトとは
colored.
全く関係のない代物だったはず。
あれじゃありません。10年前のプロジェクト
Sometimes things are just spelled out
本物の
first.
パイロットフィルムのことです。
you know, like Ace Attorney names in the English version, where people are literally called like, I killed a guy, and you're like, wow, really? That's the murderer? No way!
つまり10年前あなたは実際にパイロットフィルムを撮影していたんだ。
私がそんなはずはあるまい。当時パイロットフィルムを撮ったのは巨匠の赤澤監督だったと聞いている。
That's a fucking lie.
確かに2本目のフィルムまでは赤澤監督のメガホンによるものでした。
2本目のフィルムまでは妙な話だ。まるでそれ以外にもフィルムがあるような口ぶりだな。
Third film was brought in by Sakirito, and I'm sure it's very important. This one.
ねえ、それ以外のフィルムが
Like, I literally
確かに
have it.
存在します。第3話のフィルム、それがかつて伊藤咲夫なる人物から島根テレビに持ち込まれたんです。当時現像所に勤めていた彼は密かに持ち込まれたそのフィルムをコピーし島根テレビをゆすろうとした。
Oh, you want the Pikachu? Okay, hold on.
ブカチュブガブガブカチュ
Imagine we're arguing this guy into the ground, and then in the middle of it all, Yagumo just goes, Pikachu.
島根テレビは密かにそのフィルムを買い取り闇へと葬り去りましたが、事実第3のフィルムはあったんです。
それは初耳だな。そんなものがあった。
Well, I mean, I heard it from the horse's mouth, but
となると、それは赤澤監督の遺作として非常に貴重
Him
な
and
フ
the
ィルムというこ
Thunderbolts.
とになる。
いえ、あれは赤澤監督が撮ったものではありえません。
He died during the closing stages of the second film. This one.
赤澤監督は2話の撮影終盤に休止されたからです。つまり第3のフィルムを撮ったのは赤澤監督ではありえないんです。
Dun dun dun.
なるほど。
Gotta go back to work.
あの
Okay,
船
thank
越
you
君
for
が
coming
そういう
by.
のなら、それは本当
Our
の
work is
こと
over
なんだ。
quickly.
だからといってそれがなぜ私が取ったということになるのだね。あまりに発想の
Because
飛躍
I
が過ぎ
have
る。
a road
それ
permit
は
that
滑稽
you
にしか聞
wrote
こ
your
えなく
name
なるもの
on.
だよ、ヤグモくん。
Asking for clearance.
まだおとぼけになるおつもりですか？
You're working while watching.
とぼける。そもそも身に覚えがないものをとぼけるも何もあ
I
る
mean,
まい。
unless you were like actively sleepwalking during that time,
Even
clearly you did this on purpose.
俺はもう証拠を見つけているんですよ。間違いなくあなたが第3のフィルムに責任者として関わっていたという決定的な証拠を。
Nope. 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 This one.
それは道路使用許可証です。
Yeah.
当時の道路使用許可証、その現場責任者欄にはあなたの名前が書かれていたんだ。そもそもあなたは自分とは何の関わりもない話だと言った。
Also, why did he have all the money?
なぜあなたがこの赤澤監督
Where
の
do you
別荘
get
を
the
買
money
い
to
取れ
buy an
た？
entire villa? Just like that.
赤澤監督の遺族の方たちだって彼の足跡を残しているこの別荘をそれができた理由はあなたが赤澤監督のスタッフの一人だったからではないのですか？そしてあなたは赤澤監督の死をきっかけにプロジェクトを引き継いで
And then people got hurt and people died.
なるほど。悪くない推理だ。
But
道路使用許可証か。そんなところに
he's
痕跡を残
admitting
して
it.
いたと
He's
は
admitting it.
我
認めるんですね。あのフィルムを撮影したことを
Not answering Yagumo's question, Iwasa continues with a small smirk.
先ほどからの物言い、どうやら君はすでにあのフィルムを見ているな。
I wonder how many people are aware. No, not a lot of people are aware that it's actually our sister, right?
見ました。
Who acted in the movie.
だから。
They're probably all wondering, like, why is this one random guy so obsessed with this movie?
そうか。見たのか。
Okay. Okay, Mr. Ominous.
ならばいい。それで私の目的は達したということだ。
目的？目的って何です？あれを俺に見せてどうしたかったって言うんです。
それを。
He was about to say, but then freezes. His eyes then widen and he starts shivering uncontrollably. He was poisoned, so he cannot reveal the secrets because fuck you. Everyone that is involved with this movie, film, dies. A red line of blood runs down from Ibusa's lips. As Yagumo and his group stand up in shock, Ibusa looks at his own blood with surprise. Eventually, his gaze seems to fix on a single spot. Yagumo thinks he can feel a certain serenity in Ibusa's widened eyes and expression as he whispers faintly. His gaze then settles on Yagumo.
見て、僕がいい。生と死が目の前で交錯するとき。君が何を。私の姿を見て。
The red on his teeth being a drawing error? Oh, come on. Finishing those words, his lips curl up in a smile. Oh my god, okay. He coughs up a thick amount of blood as if vomiting it out. Okay, yes, okay. Hot damn. And as he spits out a large amount of blood, eventually he sinks to his knees slowly, while Yagumo and the others watch him in shock. 911, this is an emergency. What the hell? Sitting inside the dark van, Yagumo gazes into his laptop monitor alone. 3 days had passed since Ibusa's death, but he'd spent all the time in the van except when the police called him in for questioning. Police are probably fucking tired of us being called in, like, you guys again, when there's someone dead? Really? A faint moan escapes his lips. Perhaps his moan has been heard because the van's door is open and Magadi peers inside.
監督、モナミさんが本土に戻るんで、その前に一言挨拶しておきたいって。
ああ、うん、わかった。モナミさん、戻られるんですか？
ええ。あの人がこんなことになってしまって。
Girl's fresh out of a job,
オフィ
technically.
スの事後処理もしなくてはいけないので。
そうですか。
警察から聞きました。あの人、10年前のパイロットフィルムに関わっていたとか。
みたいです。ただ、俺もそれが今回
I
のこ
mean,
と
the
にどう
last
つながって
person
る
apparently
のか。
to see him alive
Yoko
before us
Kanase.
was the other director, the one whose name I cannot for the life of me remember right now, who's in charge of Alvin's sister.
ですね。私もまだちょっと。
A short silence settles over the two as they're unsure of what to say to each other. Eventually, Monami raises her hung
すみ
head.
ません。では。
Listen, girl, I will find out the truth. Saying simply that, she walks off toward the arbor. Magadi whispers softly as she watches her leave.
モナミさん、こんな時なのに事後処理に追われて大変っすね。あの二人、どういう関係だったのかわかんないですけど、パートナーとしてはすごく結ばれてる感あったっすもん。
ああ、そうだな。
つか、監督もこの3日間 ずっとバンに引きこもりっぱなしじゃないですか。
You've been looking at a lot of death, not
ま
gonna
さ
lie.
か井伏監督が亡くなった時の映像とかずっと確認してたんじゃないでしょうね。モノホンの人が死ぬ映像なんてずっと見てたら頭おかしくなっちゃうっすよ。
いや、井伏監督の過去作を見直してただけだぞ。
本当に？
The Renditive was good foreshadowing. I guess. And I even went ahead and pointed out, like, haha, this is. They missed the spot. Yeah, like, come on. Magadi looks around the interior of the van. Like Yagumo said, his laptop was placed on a seat and playing what Magadi recognized as one of Ibusa's old movies.
本当みたいっすね。ならよかった。つか、ずっと車内に引きこもってるのも良くないっすよ。気晴らしに外出ましょうよ。
なあ、そうだな。そうするか。
そうしましょう。ほらほら、監督が病んで倒れたりしたら、こっちもおまんまの食い上げっすからね。
Yagumo walks off with Magadi pushing him from behind. Alright, well, we've got places to be and mysteries to solve, and it's another death headed to the whole shebang. In Pepperport, a familiar figure was waiting for the group. Oh god. Hello.
うわ、出た！
どうも。よく私を見つけられましたね。熱心に探してくれてありがとう。
いや、別に探してないっすけど。つか、さりげに T シャツの柄変わってないっすか？なんなんすか？その変な地図みたいな柄は。
Says Shimane on the
どういう
map,
デザインなんすか？
I have no idea what it says near the star, but it definitely says Coco. Thank you for the posture check. Maybe something about us being up there? I don't know. I don't actually know where Shimane is.
バキバキ島根クイズ最終回。
ああ、やっぱ無視。
ここ沖ノ島ではある動物が大繁殖して困っています。
How am I
本
supposed to
来
know
生
that?
息していなかったはずのその動物とは一体何？正解。もともと村長さんに寄贈されたつがいのタヌキが大繁殖したと言われていますが、本当のところは定かではありません。しかし今では島民の3倍、2000匹以上に増えてしまってるんですね。
Wow, what do you do with so many tanukis?
これでクイズはラストです。それじゃあ皆さん、またいつか機会があればお会いしましょう。
Oh.
あ、その変な T シャツの柄なんなんすか？どこの地図なんすか？あ、もう気になる。
Well, it did say Shimane on there. Magadi shouts in vain. Nigo 6 vanishes into the void. What a funny guy. Oh, that means we found all 4 of him, which is great. He also won a Vanish like
あれ、もしかして
me when I want to leave a social outing that I
島根っ
want
こ
no
じゃない
part
っす
in.
か。沖ノ島にまで現れるなんてちょっとびっくりっす。
まあ沖ノ島だって島根だからな。ほら、島根っ子もそう言ってるみたいだ。何々？我は島根っ子。いつにして善なる島根すべての時空を超越するものなり。島根の民が求めるならば何度でも蘇り、この地を暗黒より救うだろう。
Like, honestly though, clearly there's no further.
そうかそうか、分かってもらえて
There's
嬉しい
not
か。
that much point
ど
to
う見ても
finding
違う
these.
って言ってると思うんすけど。
Like in my case, because I don't have any achievements on this, but PlayStation versions of the game would have achievements connected to finding both, or also doing them correctly, all of the sightings and stuff. I'm at an Eldritch Cryptid, yeah! Okay, now back to the main story. I hope. There's no other sightings we have. I guess you don't like the squids either.
うわ、怖ーつうかいっか
The moment they step into the Yurahime Shrine's premises, Yagumo hears Sakuya's voice. Turning his glance. Okay. He catches sight of Director Yamagishi and Sakuya, who's panicking from seeing the squids in the woods.
サクヤのやつ、なんかマガリとそっくりな反応して。
そりゃそうなりますって。あれ、
A bunch of squids in between the trees. Hello.
大変な目にあったね、お兄ちゃん。警察の事情聴取も厳しかったんじゃない？
Nah.
ああ、まあそうでもなかったよ。幸いその時回してたカメラの
We're
映
getting
像があっ
used
た
to
から
it.
な。
そりゃそうだけど、まさか事件の現場に出くわすなんてさ。
Yeah.
大丈夫だ。ツワノでもユノツでも散々事件に出くわしてきたからな。
Yet an entire I'm running from the police because they think I killed a guy.
それ、喜んでいいことなのかな？
山岸監督、今日は昨夜と一緒ですか？
ああ、どうも、八雲監督。そうなんです。面白い神社を見たって話したら、咲夜ちゃんがどうしても連れてけって言うもんで。
ああ、なんか妹のおもりさせちまってるみたいですみません。
いやいや、これで演技に何か乗ってくれればこっちも助かりますからね。
Cannot tell how old this guy is supposed to be.
船越さんはご
Like
一
he
緒じゃない
both
です
sounds
ね
young and old at the same time, and his design is very like he looks really normal. I don't think they have the ages listed for anyone in this game, do they? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, there he is. No, no idea. He could be young, he could be old. I don't know.
船越さんは一人でブラブラしてみたいとおっしゃったんで、今日は別行動ですよ。
そういえば事情聴取の方は？
ああ、僕の方はもう終わりでいいって言われました。まあ赤沢御所に行ったのが僕一人だったんで、船越さんや咲夜ちゃんを巻き込まずに済んだのは
Does not actually
幸い
make
で
it
したよ。
worse though. No one can vouch for you.
そうですか。なんかすみません。
いやいや、別にそちらのせいじゃないでしょう。井伏監督は自殺だって聞いてますし。
Doubt.
まあそう言っていただけると助かります。
それに事情聴取なんてされるの初めてですからね。まあ今後の作品作りのいい参考になりますよ。意外にこちらが重要そうだと思ったことを話しても聞いてくれなかったりとかね。現実はやっぱりフィクションとは違いますね。
おう、なんか重要そうなことあったんですか？
まあ警察の反応からすると大した情報じゃなかったみたいですけど。
Oh, do tell.
ほう。なんです？
それが実は僕が訪ねた時、屋敷の中に井伏監督以外に誰かいたような気がしたんですよね。
Okay. That's odd. I thought Director Iwasu shut himself out in that house to focus on writing. Did someone else visit him except for Director Yamagishi and us? While feeling the question tug at him, Yagumo feigned calmness and
へ
asked.
え、それは誰なんです？
いや、誰かまではよくわからないんですけどね。
Maybe
僕が
he
伺っ
likes
た
drinking
時、
from two different
井伏
cups
監
at the
督の
same
机の上に
time.
なるほど。それは確かに誰かいると思っても不
Don't
思議じゃないで
judge
すね。
him?
あるいはカップ2つ使って飲むのが趣味とか、ブラックとミルク入り並べて交互に飲むみたいな。
それやってたら結構な変人だろ。
でもあの人結構な変人っぽかった
I've
じゃない
definitely
で
had
す
two
か。
glasses, like with one filled with water and the other filled with some kind of juice and stuff, because sometimes you would want a sip of the juice and then you would want
そ
just
れは
water.
否定できないな。
I don't think it's that weird.
ところで八雲監督たちの方はどうだったんです？
ああ、俺たちも今のところ一度だけで済んでますね。その一度がまあ長かったですけど。
まあまさにその瞬間の目撃者ですからね。それは仕方ないでしょうが、カメラ回しといたのは不幸中の幸いでしたね。
確かにその映像があったおかげで我々の嫌疑もすぐ晴れましたから あれがなかったらと思うとゾッとします。
You could have run from the police again. Do you have anything else to say?
あんなことがあった後だけど、
当然。つか逆にシナハンやめる理由もないだろ。
いや、一応殺人事件なんだしさ。動揺して一旦止めますとか
Girl,
ないの
literally, this is like the third time this happened. Fourth?
ない
I
ない。
don't remember.
そんなもんでいちいち撮影スケジュール変えられるかってんだよ。
山岸監督と同じようなこと言ってるわ。映像監督ってみんなこんななのかな。
Do you have anything else?
で、
No, that's the only thing you have. Okay, do you have anything else?
ところで、
No,
あれ
that's the only thing you have. Okay. Let's try police station. See if they have any news they would like to share with us.
なんだ君たち。今日は君たちの事情聴取はないはずだぞ。
We wanted to help.
ああ、いや、何か進展はあったかなと思って。
ないない。というか、今日は本土から警視殿が来られてるんだ。
警視？
まさか。
A certain face surfaces in Yagumo and Magadi's minds, and sure enough, he enters the station the next moment.
やあやあ、松下淳さん。おかげさまで無事、実況見分を完了しました。
はっ、ご苦労様でした、警視殿。
うんうん。しかし島は暑いですね。すっかり喉が渇きました。
Keishino, you're not that important.
すぐ飲み物の用意を。
No. Matsushita's entirely under the impression Keishino is a superintendent. He hurries behind the counter to prepare some cold tea. Seeing Matsushita treat Keishino with such extreme devoted courtesy, even Yagumo can't help but feel bad for him. Oh man. Hi.
ちょっと、何やってんすか、警視の刑事。
お前らなんでここに？っていうか、今の見てたのか？
Yes.
見てましたよ。また警視だとか騙して。島のおまわりさん、すっかりその気で対応してて、かわいそうじゃないっすか。
いや、なんとなく偉くなった気分で気持ちいいのでつい。ああ、いや、というか嘘はついてないぞ。普通に名乗ったら勝手に向こうが勘違いしただけだからな。
絶対違うでしょ。前みたいに勘違いさせるようなイントネーションで名乗ってたんでしょうが。
Keishino recalls at her questioning, but Matsushita speaks up as if to help him out, having returned with the tea.
こらこら君たち、何気軽に警視殿に話しかけてるんだ。
Yeah. It's because the word for superintendent and his name sounds so fucking
君
similar,
たち
that's
には
why.
わからないだろうが、警視殿といえば
Oh, we know
非
him.
常に偉いお方なんだ
Nah,
ぞ。
we know
控え
him.
なさい。
いや、でもこの人。
松下淳さん、無知な民間人の娘のすることです。私は気にしませんから。
はっ、警視殿がそうおっしゃるのであれば。しかしさすがは警視殿、寛大なお心に感服いたしました。
いやいや、はっはっ
Ha 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 ha. Magadi glares at Keishino with an expression that screamed, I'm pissed, but she knew better than to pick a needless fight. She falls silent and simply withdraws. Do you have any extra information for us, by the way? Yagumo speaks to Keishino silently so Matsushita doesn't hear
警
them.
視のさん、三沢さんは一緒じゃないんですか？
あの人はまだ現場の赤沢御所にいるよ。もう少し調べたいことがあるそうだ。とはいえ実況見分は終わったし、後で合流したらそのまま本土にとんぼ帰りだけどな。
もうすか？本当にとんぼ帰りっすね。
まあ東京の井伏オフィスの家宅捜索もあるから、明日か明後日には今度は東京行きだよ。
I guess.
で、実況見分の結果はどうだったんです？
おいおい、いつも言ってるが、そんなんホイホイ教えられるわけないだろ。
Just tell me.
いや、ちょっと気になることがあるんです。
I say he was poisoned. Like, there, what else could it be? He just suddenly starts coughing blood.
ダメだって。そこ結構重要な情報だろ。
Was he poisoned? Yes or yes?
そう言わずに、なんとかお願いしますよ。
ダメ。お前らは事件に首突っ込ま
He
ず
already
に観
went
光でもしてろ。
sightseeing. That's exactly why we found him.
あっそ。松下さん、実はこの人って。
Magadi shouts at Matsushita, but Keishino hurriedly covers her mouth.
ちょ待って、何ユキだ。
何ってこの人ただの平刑事ですよって。
待て待て、今さらそんなんバラされたらなんかこう
自業自得っしょ。松下さ
ん、分かったから。
んじゃあ教えてくれます？
死因だけだぞ。
はいはい。
どうやらイブセ氏は日常的に摂取しているカプセル状の栄養剤があったらしい。そこに毒物を混入したものが混じっていたんだ。
Interesting way to poison someone.
なるほど。カプセル状の栄養剤っすか。
あの様子から毒物だろうとは思ってましたが、そこに混入してたんですね。
Yeah, you wouldn't really think that's...
いざという時にそれを使用すると事前に覚悟を決めていたんだろうな。
それは覚悟の自殺だと。
No, I really highly doubt he killed himself.
そうだろう。お前たちが提出したあの映像でも明らかじゃないか。
Like, why wait until we try to call him out on something and then he was clearly surprised?
ま、そういう意味ではいつもカメラ回してるお前たちの行動が幸いしたな。
確かにそうですね。
He willingly killed himself. Looks that way, but something doesn't sit well with me. We should check the footage of his death again. Yeah, we should. We should. Let's do that right now.
監督一人で見るんすか？自分オペレーターやるっすけど。
Yagumo tries to get into the van alone to confirm the footage of Ibus's death, but Magari stops him.
見るのは俺だけでやる。さすがに人が死ぬ瞬間の映像なんて若い娘が何度も見るもんじゃないからな。
いや、自分妊娠してねえっすよ。
まあいいからお前はそこで待っとけ。
だったら俺がオペレーターやりますよ。マガリさんほどじゃないですけど。
I think he might be able to start and stop playing a video.
お前も同じだよ。とりあえずプレビュー操作だけで十分だから大丈夫だ。
プレビュー操作。
二人とも外で待っててくれ。
Thank you for the bet.
Leaving those words behind, Yagumo ignores the two of them, who look like they have something to say, and enters the van alone. He does not want anyone else seeing this. Despite them, you know, being there when it happened. To make sure what it was that felt off to me back there, Yagumo sets the video to just before Ibusa starts coughing up blood.
ならばいい。それで私の目的は達したということだ。
目的？目的って何です？あれを俺に見せてどうしたかったって言うんです。
それをそうか。
I see. He said I see, that's what felt off to me. Yagumo pauses the footage and looks carefully at Ibusa inside the screen. When he started coughing up blood, he looked surprised. But he relaxes after saying I see. His expression looks like he understood something. Just what did he see? What happened just then? Well, it seems like he saw something. Probably somewhere behind you guys. Yagumo rewinds the video and plays it again.
ならばいい。
Because, you know, the way he's looking changes. Like right now, he's looking at them, talking to them, and then as soon as he starts... As soon as we get to the whole... There we go. His pupils move to his left, and I'm like, I see. So, like, literally see. Yagumo pauses the footage and looks carefully at Ibusa inside the screen. He was looking at us just before it happened, but the moment he said I see, he was looking at the camera. Did he see something in the direction of the camera that made him say I see? No way, maybe he wasn't looking at the camera itself, but a candidate was holding it? Words of denial escape Yagumo's lips on their own. Kaneda shouldn't have anything to do with Director Ibuse. And 10 years ago, Kaneda was 16. He shouldn't have been related to the project. In which case, Director Ibuse was looking at... I mean, what was behind them? I do not know what the house looks like.
どうでした？何か分かったんすか？
ああ、ちょっと気になることができた。赤沢御所の現場を確認したい。行くぞ、マガリ。
I think that's a crime scene. I don't think they will let you in.
はい。
I mean, we're besties with Detective Misawa now, so maybe they will, but... The entrance to the Yakasawa Gosho is taped off. Yagumo waits as the officer standing guard in front of them looks at them suspiciously. Eventually, the man he was waiting for comes out. Yagumo waits for the right time to speak to Misawa, who is talking with the guard.
Misawa-san!
No, Yagumo ka.
Hi!
またお前ら事件に絡んでたのか。と言いたいとこだが。
Misawa lowers his voice to a whisper.
今回の件は命の事件とつながってるんだろう。つまり、井伏伊左衛が例の熊代有限祭だったってわけだ。
それはまだはっきりとはしてません。
なんだ、お前の提出した映像を見せてもらったが、あれどう見ても犯人の自白だろう。それで全てがバレたと思った井伏は服毒自殺した。
そうなんですが、どうも何か。
おいおい、珍しく歯切れが悪いな。
Yes.
何か引っかかってることでもあんのか。
Yes.
ねえ、それをはっきりさせたくてここに来たんです。できれば現場を見たいんですが、なんとかなりますか。
ああ、現場検証は終わってるし、実況見分もさっき済ませたとこだ。俺たちは今から本土にとんぼ帰りだが、見張りの警官には話つけといてやるよ。
ありがとうございます。助かります。
つか、今日の三沢さん優しいっすね。なんかあったんすか？
ま、お前らとはこれまでいろいろとあったからな。多少はこっちも情が湧くってもんだ。
What a nice guy.
三沢さん。
そういうことだからよ。現場を見るのはいいが、その代わり何かあったら知らせるんだぞ。
ねえ、分かってます。
了解っす。
Yagumo and his group wait until Misawa is out of sight and head into the Yakasawa Gosho. Ooh, they entered the room where they spoke with Ibuse. The bleeding left a large dark red stain on the floor, and the position the body was in is roped off.
で、こっから何を調べるんすか、監督?
Okay, so Ibuse was standing at the wall with the pictures on the right, where Yagumo is standing right now. So we must have been standing with our backs to the window. So I probably saw someone in the garden. Or maybe not in the garden, but there's a mirror placed there very weirdly, so maybe he saw something being reflected.
いや、ちょっとあの時の様子を再現したくてな。
There's not much else in his room.
再現。
ああ、マガリ、カナデ、二人ともあの時立ってた場所覚えてるだろ？
はあ。
His expressions turn apprehensive, but they do as he says and assume their spots. Aha, Kanade is standing in front of the mirror. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's... Having confirmed this, Yagumo tiptoes around the bloodstain and moves to the spot Ibuse was standing in.
だいたいこんな感じだったな。あの時、俺はマガリの右隣に立っていた。
そうっすね。この辺っす。
Magari mentions in the direction of where Yagumo stood. Yagumo nods and continues.
井伏監督は当初、俺へ向かってこうやって話していた。
Yes.
吐血した直後、こちらへ向かって顔を向け、そうか、とつぶやいたんだ。
As he speaks, Yagumo turns to look at Kanade, who's holding the camera.
カナデ、そうだったな。
うっす。撮ってた時に印象に残ってるんで、はっきり覚えてます。
つまり、井伏監督はこちらで何か、あるいは何者かを見て、そうか、それが一体何なのか。
ちょっと待ってください。 それ奏さんを見ていったってことっすか？
Yes.
それをこれから確認するんだよ。
Alright. Well, about the door. There wasn't any sign of anyone entering through the door back then. Director Ibuse wasn't looking in that direction at all either. Okay. Magari was standing right there, and I was between her and Kanade. Ibuse was opposite of me when we were speaking, but when he coughed up blood, he looked away. When he started coughing up blood, it looked like Director Ibuse turned to look at the camera. Maybe he wasn't looking at the camera, but at Kanade, but does that even make sense? No. There's a large dressing mirror at the room's corner. Looking at it, Yaguma notices he can see the view from outside the window in the reflection. The window offers a view of the estate's courtyard. Just looking from there makes it clear the garden is well maintained. Yaguma strains his eyes to look at the view reflected in the mirror, and he realizes the garden outside can be seen in the reflection. Yeah.
そうか、これか。
何か分かったんすか？
なあ、この位置に立ってはっきりと分かったよ。
Yaguma speaks to Kanada while keeping his gaze fixed on the mirror.
どうだ、カナデ。あの時の井伏監督の視線、こんな感じだったんじゃないか？
まさにそれです。一見カメラ目線に感じたんですが、ほんのわずか微妙に視線がこちらからずれてました。
Hello, who died? The other director, remember? Remember Ibuse? You know, the guy who apparently not only rented out the villa but bought it? Him. He was poisoned. Or the police says he killed himself with poison, but we talked to him. And like confronted him about him being involved with the project from 10 years ago. And then he kind of like vomited out blood and then he died.
そうか。やはり。
一体どういうことなんすか？鏡を見たからって
鏡そのものじゃない。そこに映り込んだ景色だ。
Who do you think did it? Oh, I think I know exactly who did it.
そこには外の庭に立つ何者かが映り込んでいたんだ。
But we'll see. Doesn't sound healthy. Yeah, no. No, but apparently the poison was mixed in with some kind of nutrients.
山岸監督が言ってただろ。
He was taking.
井伏監督の他に誰かがいたような様子があったって。本当に誰かがいたんだ。そしてその人物は俺たちの来訪を知って姿を隠すために庭先へと出ていたんだ。
つまりあの時姿見越しにその人を井伏監督は見たってことさ。
I do want to see if I'm right this time though.
そして井伏監督は
Because last time I was thinking a little too complicated. So we'll see about this one.
一人しかいないだろ。モナミさんだ。
それは
待ってください。あの日モナミさんは自分らと別れて菱浦港まで行ってたんすよ。
As she speaks, Magadi opens up the ferry's timetable.
モナミさんが向かった菱浦港にフェリークニガが到着するのは12時40分。その後に菱浦港からここの別府港へ向かうフェリーは通常のもレインボージェットもないじゃないですか。あの日モナミさんがこの赤沢御所に来るのは不可能っすよ。
Are you sure about that?
沖汽船以外にも島を渡る手段はあるんだよ。おそらくそれを使って彼女は別府港まで渡ったはずだ。それにおそらくモナミさんも井伏監督と同じく10年前のプロジェクトに参加していたはずなんだ。
I mean, my thought process is the exact same as Yagumo.
第3のフィルムに感じた違和感は説明できない。
This is the first time he's actually said it out loud before we confront the person in question, so
映像の癖が
I'm
俺はそれを確認するためにずっと井伏監督の作品を見直してたんだ。おそらく男性を見栄えよく見せたいためだろうが、井伏監督はローアングルを多用するタイプ。それにセリフの後の間を多めに取る方だ。どっちも監督の好みが出やすい部分で それは10年前の過去作から変わってなかった。だが、第3のフィルムの映像は、つまりあれを撮ったのは別の人物だったってことだ。
The very last scene with his sister was shot at a very high angle. Deep heavy silence settles over the trio. Unable to bear the weight of that silence, Maggie parts her lips. Oh, we're gonna find that out, aren't we?
俺にもわからない。だが、とにかく今は俺の推理が合っているかどうか確認が必要だ。行くぞ。
You know, if I didn't know any better, and we already know that Yagumo apparently has had 2 sisters, I would say maybe Monami is another sister who's trying to get revenge for something along the lines of, oh no, Dio was like, what's the word? Not forced. I know exactly what I want to say, but I can't remember the word. Like, Dio was not forced into suicide because of reasons, and then she's like, oh, I'm going to make everyone involved with this suffer. But I really, really doubt that they're gonna throw at another sister that Yagumo doesn't even know about. Coerced? Yeah, no, that's also not the word I'm looking for. Pressure, yeah, pressured is a good one. Pressured is good. Yagumo's theory is all too shocking for the 2 of them. The trio shuffles away with heavy steps, the responses they normally would have given up unsaid. How are we gonna get her though? She already went back to the mainland. Oh, she said she would go back to the mainland. Upon arriving at the Beppo port, Yagumo crosses the ferry wharf and heads to the edge of the port.
どこまで行く気なんすか？
この先の内航船乗り場だ。
内航船？
俺たちが乗ってきた大型のフェリーとは別に、島の人の通勤通学の足として内航船ってのがあるんだ。
それってつまり、
ああ、俺たちも乗ってたフェリー、国がでシウラ港に着くのが12時40分。その後13時21分、菱浦港発の内航船磯風に乗れば、つまり内航船を使えば井伏監督の死亡した時刻に余裕で間に合うってわけだ。
They reached a domestic vessel wharf where a small ferry, the Isokase, soon came into view, just like Yagumo said. Oh! Oh, do you write ship names from right to left? Because I was about to say that, huh? But yeah, it does say Isokase. Isokase no riba? Is that a ba? No riba? Okay. Yagumo turned to a man standing in the wharf and basking in the sun like a ferry's captain and spoke to him. Yagumo spoke to him shortly while showing off his smartphone screen. Eventually he turns to Magari's side with a stiff expression. And no, it's not mirrored because you know, they are in the written correctly, but I guess they write out the name like that from right to left as well then. Hi, Weird!
予想通りだ。あの日、
How you doing?
乗り込んできたモナミさんを船長さんが覚えていたよ。
You are good to hear. Me too. I'm hoping to clear this mystery for once and for all.
珍しいし、ましてや彼女の美貌は目立つからな。
そうですか。まだ信じたくないっすけど。
Yeah, we're getting there.
俺もだ。でも。
I mean, we're at the end almost, but the end could still be another half hour. I don't know. Like, we have our main characters. Like, I think I know who did it, and we're trying to find this person now. But I also thought we might have finished the game last time, and then it was 3 hours, and we still weren't there. So more than 3 hours actually. I went into overtime on Sunday for a little bit and I was like, God fucking damn it. and the time before that, yeah.
No.
Not even in a bad sense or anything, but it's like, okay, but isn't this the end? This should be the end, right? We were going to clear up the mystery, and the game's like, no. Running from right to left was the usual way back in the days. But this game takes place in 2021. Modern times would be written from left to right. Oh, but yeah, maybe the ship is just a little older. Interesting. I do not know. The ship might, no. The ship might be older, for sure. Also, I think the people who make this game know way better than I would about how you name a ship. I wouldn't. I think I was on a ship like 3 times in my life. One time, and I only not even actively remember, but I am aware of one time I was on a ship. And it was just like a small thingy while I was in Hamburg. And the weather was awful, and it was all rainy, and I was freezing my ass off. And I wasn't feeling very well. I was like, oh gee, I hope I don't get like, what was that one? What's that one when you get sick on a ship? Seasick. I was like, sure, I hope I don't get seasick. I was sitting on that thing. I had to take my glasses off, because looking at anything through my glasses while it was clear, like I could actually actively see it. I was like, oh, this is bad. This is worse, actually. So I took off my glasses so everything would be blurry, and even then I was not feeling well. Not at all. And it was a very, very short trip, because I was in Hamburg for the Lion King musical. So you had to take this small ferry thing to go to that island part or wherever where the theater is, where they do the musical in. So it was not a long trip, and I felt fucking awful. And then like two times when I was a child, but I don't remember those. I only know because we have video footage of us being on the trip. Not seeing motion makes motion sickness worse. Wait, was it? Because I'm the type, like when I feel sick, I take off my glasses, so everything becomes blurry, and then it's better that way, actually. I don't know if that's like the norm. I have no idea. I don't get motion sick that easily. But I usually take off my glasses, so it's like, okay, I don't have to fully see it. My brain, or like my eyes, cannot give enough information to my brain to be like, aha. Because it's all blurry. You got very sick, you never got a Yeah, it sucks. It sucked. Like, I love the whole thing of like being on the waves and seeing water, but DJ used to put you in front of the travel bus so you see the road. Oh, I don't get motion sick in buses. I only get I don't know if that still counts as motion sickness then. I get sick when I try to read while in a moving anything, like a car, specifically a car. A car is really bad, like horrible. You know, people who like would read on long car rides. Me as a child, I loved reading. I still love reading, but I loved reading. I could not read on a long car ride because I got so fucking sick. I just noticed that this guy's slippers are 2 different colors. I'm guessing because of the shadows, but also, god fucking damn it, that's not how shadows work. No. It's a type of motion sickness. When I was a child, it was so bad. Like when I first got my glasses, you know, at first I was like, oh, I can see, I can read. Like I could see the leaves on the trees, which was not a thing until then. I was aware that a tree in bloom has leaves on it. Like, oh nice, a green tree. And then I remember, I know many people when they get the first glasses have this story, especially when they got them when they were very young. But I remember leaving, like with my glasses on and looking up at the next tree and was like, wow, there's leaves on that tree. Like, leaves are individual things you can see. I wasn't actively aware of that because I never saw them as these individual things. It was just one big blur of color. Everything was small and taking steps was hard. Oh yeah, like the disconnect suddenly. I had that a bunch when I switched to the ones I have right now, because for some years my eyes had stayed the same. I was like, oh nice, finally no more having to spend ridiculous amounts of money on getting new glasses. But then suddenly they turned super fucking bad again. So I had to get new glasses, and the first time I put them on and left, I was like, oh my god, everything is so small. Like, I had trouble getting up the stairs because I was vaguely that's where the step is, but I would lift my foot and it would not go where it should be going. I was like, huh. The good thing is you get used to it relatively quickly. But yeah, I feel that. Horrible. Or 44 to 4K max. I don't think even with these glasses that my eyes are ever going to get to 4K. Like, you know, there's people that can see something super far off in a distance and they're like, oh yeah, I can read that just fine. Like, I'm wearing glasses that are supposed to help me and I still can't read it. What kind of eyes do you have? Do you have a premium subscription I don't know about? What? You got your eyes fixed? Ooh. If I have the chance and the money, I think I do want to get like some kind of laser surgery on my eyes. Problem being, when I asked my doctor at the time, he was like, you know what, let's wait. Like, let's wait until your eyes do not get worse. If they do not get worse in the next 2 years, okay, because we need to know that they stop growing. We need to know that they stay the same, because otherwise, fucked up. They obviously were like, you know what? Oh, you want to get this surgically corrected? Well, fuck you. It is expensive as hell, yes. They have advertisements everywhere if you are at an eye doctor. But they don't write the prices anymore. It's just like, oh, we have the newest technology. We can help your eyes. We're so good. And then you Google the thing. It's like, oh yeah, you have several thousands? No, I do not have several thousands of euro just lying around to get my eyes fixed that I need to live. I barely have the several hundreds I need to pay for one singular glass for my glasses, and I have 2 eyes that I need to be able to see through. So no, I do not just have several thousands lying around to maybe get them surgically corrected. Donation goals go! Help New C. The worst part is, you know, it's not that I mind wearing glasses, but sometimes it would be nice to like not be able to see stuff without having to wear them. Just because it's the whole like, oh, if something happens to these, glasses, I'm fucked. Like, I would have a lot of trouble getting literally anywhere. And getting new glasses takes time and is expensive and everything. It's like, I do have a spare. I have a spare that I also have all of my older glasses still. So if worse comes to worse, I would Worst comes to worst, what? I can't talk. If anything happened to my current glasses, I could get some of my older ones. Like, obviously they're not as good anymore, but it would be okay-ish if it's like for short amounts of time, so that I can at least see a little bit. But then it's a money question to get new ones, right? What about contacts? I tried wearing contacts one time and it ended with the head doctor, whatever, like the highest person they had in that place, trying to get one of them out of my eye for 30 minutes. You do not, like, it's already a thing to have your own finger in your eye, and it's uncomfortable as hell. You do not want someone else's finger in your eye for 30 minutes trying to get out a contact lens. So no, I never tried wearing contacts again. I would love to though. Something is, if you just don't, yeah. It's like, it does feel weird to see yourself without glasses, especially if you usually wear them. Seeing impairment is supported by health insurance. Oh yeah, a friend of mine was actually like, "Oh, can you get that covered by your health insurance?" I'm like, what? My glasses? That's a good joke. You're never gonna wear contacts. Actually, it's not actually that bad. Like, I've heard from many people that it's not bad at all. I just had a bad experience with it. If you ever want to try lenses for the fun of it, like colored lenses or something, go for it. Like, get some funny colored lenses, but and try, but it's not for me. The lenses are not made of glass. Some health insurance help out. Yeah, there is some way to get them to help out, but I gotta say, I never tried. I was like, you know what? It's probably so fucking exhausting to try to get them to cover any of that. That's usually how they do it though. They're like, oh, we're gonna make the entire process so complicated that people are just not gonna bother with it because they get tired of it and just like, oh, you know what? I'll just pay for it myself. Eye stuff really scares you. I mean, mood. There was a time where, for some reason, frequently managed to get shampoo in my eyes when showering and stuff. And one time was so bad. Like, I cried, and I cried out the shampoo, so it stung even more. But you know, it had to get out of there. And my mom called. Imagine, like, and I pick up the phone and she's like, oh, are you okay? I'm like, just got out of the shower. Why are you crying? I had shampoo in my eye. And it was seriously bad. Like, oh, it's just a little shampoo. No. Like, it was so bad. I was really fucking scared for my eyes. Because, okay, it happened once, maybe twice, and then it kept happening. Like, I don't know what I was doing wrong. I kept getting shampoo in my eyes when showering. It's like, oh, okay, sure, make my eyes even worse. It's not like I can see. Anyway, you muscle through the effort of getting your benefits from health insurance out of sheer spite. Honestly, though, that's commendable. Like, any kind of insurance, but especially health insurance. Like, they want you to pay your part to get the help if you need it. And then, you know, you get into an accident or whatever. You need the help. They're like, oh no, we're not gonna pay for that. That's not part of your stuff. Or they're very reluctantly going to pay for it after you hassle them for like a year or more. And you're like, sure, that's what I pay, and membership fee thing, kind of, whatever. Yeah. My eyes are not very good. It is expensive as hell to get glasses and keep them up to date. I'm just glad that my eyes I don't know. I hope they've not gotten worse. I don't think they've gotten worse, but sometimes when I try to watch TV, it does feel like I found out that they had gotten worse because I was trying to read subtitles while watching stuff on TV, and it hurt so badly to read. Like, it was just on the right side or the wrong side of being legible. Like, I could make out the words, but they were just a little too blurry. And that's how I found out. Like, then I went to get them checked, and they were like, "Oh yeah, your eyes are, worse than your current prescription." I was like, good thing I watch everything with subtitles. Huzzah! Yes, I swallowed shampoo before. Yes. Do not eat your shampoo, no matter how good it smells. It's not worth it. You tend to get the government oversight, and it's involved lots of formal complaint. Nah, I've never gotten involved with any of that stuff. Like, I'm happy. I'm happy the way things are. As long as I don't get in trouble or don't need them, I'm happy the way it is. Alright. Enough talk about ice. Time to talk about these funny people. When I visited yesterday, the store was very relaxed, but people in the store were excited that day. Apparently, Funakoshi was surrounded by the locals who were speaking to him enthusiastically. Make a single streaming platform for all movies. Search different companies offer different movies, and you have to figure out yourself which offers which. That's kind of healthcare. Yeah. These funny people's eyes. Well, the lady in the middle looks very interesting. But it's mostly her nose that I think is interesting, not her eyes.
いやー、ありがたいな。もうすぐシリーズ第65弾が放映されますから、それもぜひ見てくださいね。
Healthcare is such a scam.
見ます。絶対に見ます。
Not to be all like, ooh, privatized healthcare. People always get like treated better, but that's kind of what it feels like. If you try to get a doctor's appointment, they're like, oh, we have one available in 7 months. And like, in 7 months, I will not be in pain anymore. I will be dead. Oh, but do you have a private insurance? Oh yeah. Oh, you can come in today. Needless to say, I do not have a privatized healthcare thing because I don't have the money for that. Very small bean, hello! We're being mad about healthcare. It's work speaking from experience in the US. Worse. Oh yeah, I mean, you guys, healthcare in the US as a non-American? What the fuck is happening with you guys over there? The fuck they doing over there? At the pace we're going, we still want fish shape. Make more money. Squeeze some private insurance people in. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Let's
いいですよ。では行きますね。この事件はとっても厳しい。
Wow. Funakoshi livened up the story by reciting one of his most successful roles, Inspector Chikugogawa's signature lines.
サービス精神豊かだな。
大物なのにめっちゃいい人っすね。
Been trying to find a therapist for so fucking long now, but every time you call anyone, they're like, oh, nah, we're full. And you're like, okay, do you have wait list? No. Okay, do you have anyone else you can refer me to? No. Keep trying. Ma'am, I am calling you because none of you work with, a more friendly way of contacting you, like emails. Clearly, I'm calling a therapist because I feel like I'm in a very mentally stable mood. Yeah, I'll keep trying. Sure, okay. And then you do that for like all the 5 people you have in your city, and then you go like, you know, out there, and you call every single one in the area. And they're all like, oh no, nah, we can help you. Keep trying though. Like, okay. Like, I'm trying to find someone who will help me. Unless it's urgent. What do you mean urgent? Like, what's the urgency? Is the urgency me trying to excuse the way I'm talking about this, by the way? But is it urgent if I try to kill myself? Is it urgent then? Like... You have 5 in your city? I don't actually, no. No. I once asked my local doctor to be like, hi, you know of any therapists in the area? He gave me a list. That list spanned to like people 3 hours away, and even then it was not even a full like paper long. I'm like, okay. Because surely I will have the time to drive for 3 hours one way, assuming they will have a spot for me. Because I'm not an adult that has to work full time to, I don't know, earn enough money to make a living. Okay. Deep breaths. Enough. Enough about this. Enough about this. How is that worse than the US? What the fuck?
それにしても、このプロジェクトに船越さんほどの方まで参加されるとは意外でした。
Maybe one day I will also be able to clear up the mystery of getting how to get a therapist.
1時間って聞いて断ろうと思ったんだよ。ほら。僕は2時間枠じゃないと出ない主義だから。
You don't do movies that are shorter than 2 hours? I don't think a movie should be that long. I don't think a movie should be that long.
2時間枠だったらミステリーでもコメディーでも
Okay, no, actually I have one more thing to say.
何でも出るんだけどね。
Because you know, barely earning enough money to go by. Yeah, actually. They don't really understand the whole thing when you say you're working full-time. Like, what do you mean? Aren't you trying to get, like, a therapist because you are depressed and other kinds of things? I'm like, yes. Aha. But you have a full-time job. Yes, because, you know, I need to survive. Ah, but that means you're stable enough to, you know, live like a normal person. You don't need a therapist. Like, I'm sorry, do I need to be at such a bad point in my life that I do not go outside anymore? That I you know, am a parasite for the German state and live off of money the state gives you? What? Huh? What do you think is causing my depression? Yeah, that one was a fun one. Like, okay, so you want me to not have a job first before I have a chance of getting a therapist? Okay. Not that I'm happy with my job, but hey. Even though you had that kind of rule.
ただね、
Director
山岸監督が熱心に口説いてくれてね、彼の熱意に負けて出ることにしたんだよ。それにほら、1時間枠でも前後編にしてくれるって提案してくれたから、実質2時間枠みたいなもんだしね。
Why do you want the movie to be 2 hours long?
なるほど。
Like, can't movies, why do they not just make 90-minute movies anymore? Like 90 minutes, that is okay. Like an hour is a little too short for a full movie, but 1.5? That's the perfect time. You get to build up a plot, we get to know the characters, you can have your big boom And then maybe some kind of plot twist, and then you can slowly let it ebb out and finish. A movie does not need to be more than 2 hours or 3 hours long. Because actors that are that big are always gonna have some quirks. Sure. You have anything? Yes.
ちょっと確認していただきたいものがあるんですが。
僕にかい？
I hope so.
ねえ、10年前の例のプロジェクトの件なんですが、この人物、スタッフ。
Yagumo pulls up Monami's picture on the smartphone and holds it up for Funakoshi to see.
これは今の写真なんで、10年前は少し雰囲気が違うかもしれませんが。
She might have had longer hair, for example.
いたと思うよ。間違いない。ああ、末端のスタッフだったとは思うけど、何しろこれだけの美人だからね。
Yeah, she is pretty.
撮影スタッフの間で結構話題になってたんだ。
She's also a pretty skilled murderer, it seems.
口説いたスタッフも何人かいたみたいだけど、ことごとく玉砕してたね。
やはり。
この子がどうかしたのかい？
あ、いえ、ちょっと気になってたもので。ありがとうございます。
Yagumo thanks the confused Funakoshi and places his smartphone in his pocket with a severe expression. Alright. The sun begins to set as Yagumo and his team walk along the dimly lit road. Dimly lit road.
それでどうするんすか？三沢さんに話すんすか？
いや、決定的な証拠があるわけじゃないし、そもそもまだわからないことが多すぎる。とにかくモナミさんと直接話がしたい。
それじゃあ本土に。
なあ、彼女は今日本土に戻ったみたいだが、俺たちはもうフェリーないからな。明日本土に戻ろう。マガリ、フェリーのチケット取っといてくれ。
うっす。
うっす。Magari takes her smartphone out of her pocket and unlocks the screen. But just then...
びっくりした。
Her phone rings all of a sudden. Magari takes the call a bit rattled.
あ、もしもし。
もしもし。
え？それどういう？いえ、こちらには。はい、わかりました。そちらもお願いします。はい。
Magari hangs up the call and looks at Yagumo with a pale face.
どうした？何かあったのか？
人が
ひとはちゃんがどうした？
ひとはちゃんが病院から消えたそうっす。
それどういうことだ？
自分に聞かれてもわかんないっすよ。とにかく消えたとしか。こっちに心当たりないかって。
Maybe they're in cahoots. Maybe she's working together with Monami. Maybe they know each other and didn't tell anyone. That's solution. All right. Okay. How long? How long is it going to take us to actually get to the solution, though? Considering our track record. Next evening, Yagumo's group couldn't secure tickets for the Rainbow Jet, so they took the fastest ferry to the mainland. They arrived at the dock 7 after 5 p.m. The group then headed to the hospital and rushed into Hito's room, trying to suppress their panic. She left her phone here. The empty bed enters the field of vision, and the next moment... Someone suddenly grabs him by the collar and slams him against the wall. Hello, Hito is dead.
Excuse me? 何を。一葉はどこだ。出せ。さっさと一葉を出せ。
Canada's face, bro. Maggie and Canada rush in to stop the man's outburst.
待ってください。
He looks like a
落ち着い
scream.
て。
自分たちも彼女を探すためにここに来たんです。彼女の行方知りたいのはこっちもなんですよ。
The moment falls silent for a moment and glares at them. Okay. Eventually he comes down and lets go of Yagumo. I mean, I assume that's her dad, no?
何者なんですか。
私は一葉の父親だ。
With all of his anger petering out, the man introduces himself feebly as Yoshifumi Yamakata.
一葉は根治不可能な難病なんだ。だから私は芸能界なんてやめて実家に戻ってこいとずっとそう言ってたんだ。
Because every time they give someone an incurable disease, they suddenly start coughing and having like weird fits of where they break down. And it's like, oh, are you okay? Yeah, I'm just a little tired. And then they end up in the hospital. It's like, oh, actually, she has an incurable disease. And she's clearly doing too much. Her body can handle that all. But she didn't want to tell any of you.
なのにあいつは最後まで夢に挑戦したいって。
No.
こんなことなら無理にでも連れ戻しておくんだ。
Getting made you cry, oh god.
難病。
Oh no.
そんなこと一言も聞いてなかったっすよ。
何が聞いてないだ。お前たちが一葉を連れ回してずっと無理させてたんだろ。あいつの余命はもういくばくもないんだ。なのにお前たちのせいでここへ来てさらに悪化したんだぞ。あいつの寿命をお前たちが縮めたんだ。お前たちがあいつを連れ回さなければ。
Well, I'm guessing she'd rather, you know, go out and see something of, you know, to spend the last of her life seeing and doing something she loves than being stuck in a hospital room and only looking at the lifeless walls the entire day. Though I do understand his pain. Yoshifumi becomes speechless and covers his face with a hand. He likely realizes how unreasonable he's being but can't stop himself. Yagumo can understand how he feels all too well and bows his head to Yoshifumi.
すみません。俺たちに彼女に対する気遣いが足りませんでした。でもとにかく今は彼女を探すのを俺たちにも手伝わせてください。
Yoshifumi says nothing, simply averting his gaze from Yagumo. Yagumo watches silently as Yoshifumi walks out of the room with unsteady steps. He's likely going out to search for Hitoa again. The voice acting of the father is very good.
一葉ちゃんの余命がいくばくもないって監督。
今は考えないことにしよう。とにかく彼女を探し出すことが先決だ。
Sure.
そうっすね。でもこれからどうするんすか。探すにし
She
ても
left her phone here. We can't even do the whole hee GPS.
とにかく
Find her.
まずは手がかりが欲しい。
Mm.
病室の中に何か手がかりがないか探してみよう。
Okay, so I would like to check out the magazines.
No.
On the bedside table is a smartphone still connected to the charger. A lot of people probably called her since yesterday, Yakumo and his group included. Her lock screen is covered in missed call notifications.
スマホを置いていったのか。道理で全く繋がらないわけだ。
Well, I mean, if you do want to run away, you...
これじゃあ警察に頼んで GPS で探
You
してもら
usually
うこと
don't
も
want
で
to
きない
get
っす
tracked.
よ。
And a phone makes that all too easy. Yagumo speaks while gazing at the smartphone sitting on the
この
bedside
スマホ
table.
ロックを外せないか。
え？
おそらくスマホに何か手がかりが残されているはずだ。 例えば向かった先の
How are you
検索
going
履
to
歴
break
とか
into a phone?
それ無理っすよ。認証パスワード設定されちゃってますもん。
何か手があるだろう。いろいろ適当に入力してみる
If
と
you
か。
do it too many times, you get it locked.
適当って組み合わせが何通りあると思ってるんすか？そんな
Maybe
ので
it's 1, 2,
解除できるの
3, 4.
ならパス。
いや手はあります。
Or maybe we filmed her putting it in sometime when we were out with her.
本当か。
ええ、今まで撮影してきたシナハンの映像で彼女が何度かスマホのロックを外しているシーンがあります。その指の動きでおおよそのパスワードは推測できるはずです。
なーる。
よし、早
That
速映像
really
確認
only
してくれ。
works for passwords that don't have too many. Like either, you know, the ones that have like a specific. I think those were exclusive to Samsung. Those where you have to connect lines in a certain way and you can set it to a specific pattern. Or if it's like just a four letter password or 4-number password. Because as soon as it gets longer than that, I think there's even more combinations. There's already enough combinations of just using 1, 2, 3, 4 that if you try to put them all in, I think you would already reach the point where, for example, an iPhone locks after, I think, the 3rd or 4th wrong attempt in a row, like in too short of a time, and then it's like, oh, you put it the wrong password in too many times, so now you don't get to try until 1 minute is up, and then it adds up over time. Yago in a second man voice, I'm in. It's okay, we'll see what we can get. The group finds footage of Hito handing her smartphone and traced the movements of her finger to try and crack the password. Thankfully, they had clear footage of her doing it, so they easily cracked the password to the phone in a second attempt. Hello?
簡単なもんっすね。
That was
誰
easier
かの
than
近くで操作していると指の動きで簡単に読み取られるんです。意外に皆さん無造作にやってますがね。
自分も気をつけよう。
As the two of that exchange, Yagumo checks the phone's web browser but clicks his tongue in disappointment.
そう、ダメだ。履歴に残ってるのは今まで俺たちとシナハンで行っ
You
た場
could
所
check
ばか
her
りだ。
messages, or even though that's an asshole thing to do.
だったらメールを。
He closes the browser and opens the mail client. Yagumo moves his fingers restlessly for a moment, scrolling quickly through the mail titles. But then, his finger stops as a small gasp escapes his lips.
どうしたんすか？
Magadi peeks at the smartphone screen from behind Yagumo, and what she sees is...
これ、面白い有限祭の。
彼女にも奴はコンタクトしてたのか。くそったれ。なんでその可能性に気づかなかった。
Yeah, this situation is like, okay, because we're not doing it to find out any of her secrets, we're really trying to find her, because she's probably in danger. Yagumo searches for Yugensei Kumashio's name and starts opening the mails one by one. Oh. Congratulations. Miss Hito Amakata, congratulations. True to my predictions, your dream of getting a lead role has come true. Your disease does not mean you need to give up on your aspirations. I shall give you more advice to change your fate for the better. You need only believe in me. Let us try something. Allow me to make a prediction so your fate can change for the better once more. Take a day off from the workshop today and try to climb up Mount Tako. The spiritual energies of that place should have a good influence on you. Here's my next premonition for the changing of your fate. Tomorrow, wake up early and perform radio calisthenics. The fresh morning air and some exercise should have a positive influence on staving off your illness. She has an incurable disease, but yeah, sure, like some yoga poses are definitely gonna help. Yagumo stops scrolling and checks the mail's date. The mail arrived right when they were in the middle of location scouting in Suwano. So the reason she was exercising in front of the inn back then. Feeling a cold sweat slide on his back, Yagumo opens the next mail. Oh no. Try challenging yourself. Here's my next premonition for the changing of your fate. Challenge yourself and try bungee jump. Ah, yeah, she did that. The peril of putting your life at risk will rekindle your passion for life. Challenging yourself in the future will be important for you.
これ、湯の津に行く途中で言ってたっす。 ひとはちゃんバンジージャンプに挑戦してきたって。
ああ、覚えてる。
The odd things she would do every now and then were all instructions from this email. I kept reading the mail, seeing them instruct her on all sorts of odd things they recalled her doing. And eventually... It's classic grooming creeper vibes. It is! I hate it. Good friend of yours is a danger, my condolences. However, you must abandon that friend now. You must discard the greed to gain everything in all of the attachments. Do nothing today and watch your friends fade through to the end.
このメールの日付。
ユノツの事件で監督が逃走していた時です。
それじゃあこのメールの友人ってのは俺、つまり俺を見捨てろって言ってるのか。
でも確かに一旦ひとはちゃん東京に戻るって別れましたけど、やっぱり監督の無実を証明するんだってすぐに戻ってきてくれましたよ。それで自分らと一緒に監督を助けたんすから。
そうか、俺のために彼女はこいつの忠告を破ったんだな。
And the question was what kind of calamity that brought down on her. Feeling as if something like black smoke was spilling up from the pit of her stomach, Yakumo read the next mail. Uh-oh. You ignored my warnings. This is quite regrettable. I've tried to protect you, but maintaining your health any further is becoming difficult. Misfortune will likely befall those close to you soon. I can no longer completely prevent this, but I will act to keep the misfortune to come as light as possible.
もしかしてあのお父さんの腕の怪我のこと。
こいつ
He drove into a corner deftly, like coiling her up in a spider's web. Yagumo was filled with overwhelming anger at the send of this email.
こいつの手口が分かったぞ。これはアンカリングとフットインダドアを併用した誘導術だ。 SNS やメールでやり取りをして相手に指示を出し、怪獣や恫喝でそれを達成させる。最初は簡単な指示から始まって警戒心を解かせるが、やがて指示は苛烈なものとなり自殺だ。
そんな他人をちょっと SNS で誘導したからってそんなことまでさせられるわけが。
できるんだよ。現実にこういう事例がロシアをはじめ各国で存在してるんだ。
じゃあひとはちゃんは。
Shaking fingers, Yagumo scrolls down to the last mail. Yagumo opens the mail to see. I applaud your resolve. Pleases me to see you abide by my predictions in the very end. The proof that you have lived will remain for all eternity. Tomorrow night, I will await you at the entrance to the underworld.
Thank
you for the posture check. Hide your time and pat.
誘拐の入り口って何なんだ。
Fuck around, find out.
場所がわからねえ。とにかく手分けして彼女を探すんだ。はい。俺は事務所のバンを使う。マガリは自分の車を出してくれ。それと奏は警察に連絡して事情の説明を。
Oh yeah, the car she needs a bonus for to get it checked. It's already late enough to be considered nighttime. Ignoring the nurse's shouts, Yagumo and his group run out of the hospital. Don't run in the hospital, please. Oh, wait. Wait. At the entrance to the underground. Wasn't that here? Yeah, over by the little shrine they have. Oh, we have not been here in a while. As the sun sets over Yomotsu Hirasaka, there's no one around. A complete silence envelops the place. Eee, Jesus Christ. The silence is broken by the sound of an automobile braking in, a car door being opened and closed, followed by Yagumo's voice. He goes up to the hill where the Chibiki stone is, but finds no trace of Hitoa. Oh god, please. Bleh. The mayor mentioned the entrance to the underworld. I'm sure it meant this place. No, I think you're right. Yagumo looks around stubbornly for a while longer, but eventually gives up and goes back into his van. Maybe it's a little further in? No? Oh, it really isn't? Well, she's not going to be at the hospital, and I don't think she's going to be at the castle, because the castle is where the police is. Hello? Yagumo rushes to the Mihokan and calls out to the woman at the front.
灰島モナミという女性はまだこちらに部屋を。
長期滞在とのお話でしたから、まだ部屋はありますが。
戻ってきてるなら呼び出してください。すぐに。
ああ、いいや。昨日の夜戻ってこられましたけど、夕方頃お出かけになりましたよ。
どこにですか？行き先について。
いいえ。それについては。
I find it very interesting that the front desk just gives this information to pretty much a stranger. Like, yes, we have been here before, but technically, you know.
ただ、レンタカーのお手配を頼まれたんで、それなりに遠出されるんだと思いますけど。
We'll see about that.
レンタカーを。
Hito is probably with Monami. Where did they go? Yagumo hurriedly thanks the woman at the front desk and rushes out of the entrance. Where did you go? He had no idea where to look next. Yagumo was racking his brain in an attempt to come up with a place that might be it. The mayor mentioned the entrance to the underworld, but it wasn't Yomotsu Hirasaka. Then where else could it be? Having realized that much, realization suddenly flashed through his mind. Wait, Shimane has another hole to the underworld. Inome Cave, the Izumo Fudoki calls it a hole to the underworld. That's the place. No sooner than he realizes this, Yagumo... Okay. The tire screeches, the van turns around and heads south down the 431 route. Oh god. From the 431 route, he turns to the 250 route, and then drives along on the coastline on the rustic national highway on Route 28. He then arrives to a spot where there are a few civilian houses and only a few traffic signs, Inome Cave. He pulls over across on the road and goes down a trail only those familiar with the area know of. He then reaches what looks like a ship graveyard. And there he finds... There she is. Hi. A folding chair sat facing the sea, where Monami sits with the sea breeze blowing through her hair.
Monami-san! Hitoa-chan wa?
As Yagumo draws on her in a rage, Monami lifts an index finger to her lips in a silencing gesture and cracks a thin smile. Would it now?
あなたは私に聞きたいことがたくさんあるはず。ゆっくりとお話ししましょう。
Oh, we're getting right into it. Okay.
俺の聞きたいことは一つだけです。ひとあちゃんはどこにいるんです？
あら、なぜ私が
Do not out at me right now. I swear to God, lady.
とぼけないでください。もう俺は全てが分かったんです。あなたが熊代有限祭なんでしょう。
熊代有限祭。刑事さんから聞いたわ。メールで他人を操って殺人をさせてるって。それあの人井伏監督だったんでしょ。だからあの人は自ら毒を飲んで自殺した。
いえ、井伏監督は何者かに毒入りのものと入れ替えたカプセルを飲まされたんです。つまりあれは他殺だ。
なぜそう思ったのかしら。
最初に血を吐いた時の井伏監督の表情です。彼はあの瞬間ほんのわずかだが覚悟の上で服毒したのならあんな表情はしないはずだ。
よく見てたのね。
I mean, he is a film director. He should be.
でも彼がどんな思いでその表情をしたのかはあなたの主観に過ぎないわ。
いえ、その時の井伏監督の様子でもう一つ俺に他殺だと断定させる要素がありました。井伏監督はあの時ある一点を見つめてそうかと言ったんです。 毒物で血を吐いた瞬間の驚きの表情、そしてそうかと言った時の何かを悟ったような様子。これ自殺にしては不自然じゃありませんか？
確かに不自然ね。でもつまりどういうことなの？
彼が見つめた一点、そこにはおそらく彼に毒入りカプセルを飲むように仕向けた人物の姿があった。そしてその人物の姿を見た瞬間、彼は全てを悟って運命を受け入れたんです。
そう。でも警察からは
Okay, what the fuck do the police know, huh?
あなたたちしかいなかったと聞いているわ。だとすると彼が見た人物というのはあなたたちの中の誰かということになるわね。
No.
いえ、そうではなかったんです。それは
This one.
あの時彼が見たのは俺たちではなかったんです。
No. Shh, shh. We're not going to talk about stuff in the script that is written wrong.
直接その人物を見たわけじゃない。
We're only here for the
彼が見つ
murder.
めていたのは室内に置かれた姿見だ。そして彼の位置からその姿見を見ると窓越しに庭が見えるんです。彼は姿見を通して庭先から隠れて様子を伺っていた人物を見た。つまりモナミさん、あなたを。
私を？あの日私は菱浦港までフェリーに乗って中之島に
Don't ruin the ending. Exactly.
どうやって西之島にあるあの別荘にいられるというのかしら。
それは
You took that vessel thingy. Where is it? This one. We asked the guy.
内航船を使えば簡単なことです。
He told us he recognized you.
確かに敵船フェリーでは菱浦港から当日のうちに別府港に着くのは不可能。でも内航船なら問題なく別府港に渡れるんです。磯風の船長に確認してもらったら、あの日あなたが乗船していたことを覚えてましたよ。あなたが毒入りカプセルをすり替えた人物でなかったら、なぜそれを隠して翌日到着したように振る舞う必要があったんです。
Yeah. The two stared at each other for a short while, but then. But that's not all, right? I mean, that explains how she killed Ibuse, but that does not explain the entire circumstance of why she set all this up. Monami started laughing and chuckling like a child that lost a glaring contest.
ナミさん、一体何がおかしいんです？
だってあなたは本当にいつも思う通りに動いてくれるから。
I don't think that's a compliment.
何を？
あなたの答えはすべて正解。100点満点ね。ほんと。あなたはツアノでもユノツでもいつも満点を取ってくれた。
What are we doing?
それはど
ね、ヤグモくん。殺人ってね、シンプルなほどバレにくいの。一番大事なのは死体を消すこと。今の日本では死体さえ見つからなければそうそう事件化しないもの。そりゃエンターテインメントとしてのミステリーではそれなりのトリックが求められるけど、本当はトリックなんてない方がバレにくいのよ。
Okay.
なのになぜ伊藤咲夫も遠峰優吾もあんなに無駄なトリック施したのかしらね。
Because they were being set up so we could solve the cases, making us go on a wild goose chase. Because you clearly wanted someone to solve this.
それはつまりあんたが。
そうね。ちょっとしたアドバイスはさせてもらったわ。あ、誤解しないでほしいんだけど、 彼らはもともと殺人願望があった人たちよ。
つまり熊代有限祭として彼らに殺人のアドバイスをしてたってことか。
そうね。いくつか理由はあるけど、あなたは
俺？
そう。あなたが撮影してその映像を見てトリックを
Would you look at that?
そうするためにちょうどいい事件に仕立ててみたの。
なんでそんな。
Monami doesn't answer his question, simply gazing into the sea. Eventually, she turns back to look at him with a smile that's far too gentle considering what she just confessed.
ねえ、ヤグモくん。人はね、他人の死を見たがるものなの。それを私は妹の死で知ったわ。
妹さんの死。
そう。双子の妹は。
No!
私とは幼い頃からよく通じ合ってた。
No! No! Really? Really? Oh, come on. That's... No! That...
テレパシー。双子の共振っていうのかし
No,
ら、
I don't like...
離れてても
No, of course it's not he to her.
共有して分かり合えてた。
Case of Sakio and Seiya Ito crossed Yagumo's mind. He probably had something like the resonance Monami had with her younger sister. Yeah, gee, Yagumo, I wonder who her younger sister could be.
そんな彼女が学生の時に飛び降り自殺をしたの。その何日も前から彼女の気持ちが私の中に流れ込んできて、でも刺すような本物の悲しみが流れ込んできたの。マンションから飛び降りてコンクリに叩きつけられ、絶望の中、命の火が消
I
えよう
guess
とする時、
everyone in this game is kind of obsessed with death to an extent, huh?
周囲の人間たちは助けようともせずに彼女にカメラを向けたのよ。
Yeah. It's just the one from the beginning where I was like, oh, I sure hope that wasn't a real thing, but that was only something they filmed. No, of course not. The rational, logical reason there.
その時の彼女の悲しみはよほど強いものだったんでしょうね。通学中だった私の中に彼女の思いとともに見ている光景まで伝わってきたわ。自分がこんなに苦しんでるのに、周囲の人々はそれをただ撮影するだけ。彼らは彼女の死を見せ物としか思ってなかった。
そんなことが。
その時悟ったわ。人は常に潜在意識の底で他人の死を見たがってるんだって。
そんな人間ばかりじゃないでしょ。
どうかしら。あなたも事件の映像を見ている時、その光景に惹かれていたのではなくて。
Okay, I mean, now we know that she's obsessed with death, but that still doesn't explain why she took this project to be her big thing. Go around murdering many people.
事件解決のため。
Kind of. Or enticing them to murder others.
心の奥底で人の死の姿を楽しんでいた自分はいなかった。
俺はそんなこと。
恥じる必要はないわ。それが人間だもの。好奇心か、それとも潜在的な死への恐れがそうさせるのか。人生はね、 毎日大きな多面体を持つダイスを振っているようなものだわ。年齢とともにその面は少なくなっていき、出目の確率は下がっていく。とても平等なシステムで、全員が大なり小なりそれを自覚して毎日を過ごしている。
Yeah? I think a certain blue-haired girl would like to argue with you on the fairness of the dice getting cast.
だから他人の死を見て安心したいのかもね。ああ。
Like, I get what she's saying, but I immediately have to think of Higurashi. Immediately.
それをそんなことを伝えたかったのか。そんなことを伝えたいがために俺の姉も自殺に追い込んで撮影したっていうのか。それじゃあんたの妹を見殺しにして撮影してた連中と一緒じゃないか。
いいえ、違う
わ。どこが。
私が目指しているのは、あくまで人々の根源に問いかけ、深層意識まで震わせるような芸術。興味本位で他人の死を楽しむような代物ではないわ。だから私が撮るのは誰の死でもいいわけじゃない。
Oh, clearly that makes you bad at... Okay. Because you wouldn't just film anyone's death.
ファインアートとしての対比構造は生まれないもの。
それで姉を選んだってのか。
あなたのお姉さんは女優として無名のままでいることを望んでいなかった。くだらない劣情を煽るだけのグラビア、低劣で大衆にこびるだけの映像作品だから、彼女は私の提案を自ら望んで受け入れたの。
そんな詭弁を。
詭弁？
そうだ、あんたは弱っている姉の心につけ込んだだけだ。姉は
Well, I mean, there's only two options here.
姉は難病で死期が迫っていた。それが彼女にとってどれほど不安で恐ろしいものだったか。あんたはそんな彼女の心につけ込んだだけだ。
だとしても、それが彼女の望みだったことには変わりはないわ。彼女もフィルムに残されることを望んだのは事実。同じ死を迎えるなら、惨めに痩せさばられて死んでいくより、自分が生きた証とその生を閉じる瞬間を。だから彼女の命の輝き、生と死の交錯する瞬間
You have issues.
芸術として永遠に残るようフィルムに収めたの。
Man, you have so many issues.
違う、あんたが追い込んだんだ。そう思い込むように。あんたの手口は分かってる。ひとあちゃんに仕掛けていたのと同じだ。簡単な指示から徐々に従わせ、あたかもその結果を最初から予想していたかのように告げることで、それで従わなければ時には懐柔し、時には恫喝し、そう本人が思い詰めるまで追い込んでいったんだ。そう、あんたは恫喝で姉を追い詰めた。聞かなければ周囲
And
に
then
害
that
が及ぶと。
landfell on whatever her name is.
それ、何のことを言ってるのかしら。
それは
No. This one. Oh wow. They're really, you know, they're kind of giving you that solution.
学び役の女性の事故だ。彼女は撮影用の照明で女優を続けられないほどの火傷を負った。あれはあんたが姉を追い詰めるためにやったんだろう。
ああ、
ひとあちゃんもそうだ。彼女の父親に怪我を負わせることで、指示に従わないと家族に危険が及ぶと追い詰めた。何が命の輝きだ。恫喝で相手を従わせて、そんなものが芸術なものか。
Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Where is Hitoa, by the way?
なるほど。あなたの言うことも間違ってないわね。少なくとも表面上の言葉では。
表面上？
だって あなたの津和野や湯熱、これまでに遭遇した事件の遺体映像を見て自分の創作感性に刺激を受けていたのでしょ。
Very close by. She's currently fucking drowning. Well, I hope you don't mean that close by.
そんなことは。
言葉ではそう言うかもしれないわね。イブセも最初はそうだった。でも私の言う通りに死のフィルムを収めていくうちに明らかに彼の作風に良い変化が出てきたわ。人間の内面に深く切り込んで仰々しい演出に頼らずにそれを画面から伝えていくことができるようになった。
You have so many fucking issues.
結果彼は高い評価と
There's a camera pointed there because it's very similar to the last scene she shot with the sister. Also, the moon is always pretty.
なんで彼を。
本物の芸術。
I'm just waiting for the camera to like pan over. Being inspired by Devon causing two massively different things. No, clearly more people should go out there. Clearly more people should go out there and just fucking kill, I guess. You do you.
だから彼には最後に優秀な教材として役目を果たしてもらったの。
優秀な教材。
そう。次世代の後継者を作るため本物の死に触れる機会を作ってきたけど。
I think you must follow. Come in.
死の瞬間言えるものはなかった。
Jin, do you have a new Twitch account?
だから。
Yeah, I have my suspicions.
彼にはそれを見せてもらったの。
I'm just gonna wait for her to talk it out.
つまりあなたを後継者にするために。
Ma'am, I don't think I'm going to start working with you. No, you know, I'm not really in the mood to. Don't ask, things happen. Alright. How you doing?
それじゃ今までの事件は全てそのために。
そう。
We are confronting a murderer.
最高の教材。
Well, technically, I guess, out of all of the deaths we've seen in this game, she only directly, like, with her own, no, directly caused with her own active action was just the one. All of the others were enticing other people to murder. Or, you know, getting a person to commit suicide. So, she's responsible for a lot of that, people. I'm not just not sure this is a Wendy's.
Yeah, can I get a large number 4, please?
I'm doing fine. I'm also doing fine. I want to deck this lady like in the face. Well, other than that, Monami points at the shore. Yagumo follows a finger to find. Yeah, that's what I read. That was what I was waiting for. Clearly, you're going to fucking die. It's the middle of the night. You're standing in the sea. You're only wearing this skimpy dress. Girl, you're going to freeze. Standing at the water surface that looks like undulating molten darkness is Hitoa. She stands up to her knees in the water with her back turned to me. Perhaps she can't hear Yagumo's voice, because Hitoa takes one slow step into the water, then another, as the water gradually swallows up her body.
Hitoa?
I will never be able to use that screenshot as a thumbnail though, because it's clearly spoiler material that I would never put on a thumbnail. Because I hate when people do that. It's so nice. I mean, it's a very artful composition. I give you that, but I don't want her to die. So shut the fuck up.
イブセの後継者と
It's not
して
spoilers if you know context.
真
Though.
実の
Yeah,
創
but
作者にな
still,
るのか
I'd rather not.
その辺にい
I'd
く
rather
らでも
not.
いるボンピャクの監督で終わるのか
Only use the moon. Ooh! I'll use this one.
俺はヤグモだ。ヤグモリンタロウ。映像作家ヤグモマックスだ。
Ooh.
知らなきゃまともな作品が撮れないなんて、そんなやわな監督じゃね
え。せっかくのチャンス投げ捨てるの
Lady, I'm going to fucking throttle you if you want death so badly.
チャンスなんてこれから自分の手でいくらでも掴むさ。それをこれから入る牢獄で指くわえて見てりゃいい。うわー。
Oh. Roaring from the depths of his lungs, Yagumo unflinchingly takes off, plunging into the dark sea. Oh, whoa, damn. He pulls away with both arms, spraying water all around him as he swims towards Hidora. What did she do to her? The what? Huh?
何言ってるんだ。こっちへ戻るんだ。ほら。
答えてください。
No?
どっちにしてももう長くは生きられないんです。だからせめて最後の私の姿を。
そんなもの取らせてどうするんだ。そんなものに価値なんかない。おじさんの詭弁に騙されるな。
詭弁でもいいんです。それで私の姿を残してもらえるなら、誰かがそれを見て私という人間がいたことを知ってもらえるなら。
That's stupid and you know it.
だったら俺が取る。俺が最高に輝くように取ってやる。君が最後まで病気と戦って生きようとする姿をだ。だから自分から命を投げんだ。
Ooh. With a scream, Yagumo catches up to Hito at once and holds her in his embrace. But at that moment, a large wave washes over them. His head closed in a way of two people weigh him down, rendering him unable to stand as the waves crashed over him. It's bad. At that moment, just as despair was creeping into Yagumo's heart. Yeah, we're not alone, bitch! Wait, what? Keishi? Oh! A hand grabbed Yagumo by the collar, yanking him back to the shore. The embrace phrases. No! You know, the only thing I'm scared of is like Monomi getting out a fucking gun or something. Like, oh, okay, you're all going into the water? Alright. But on the other hand, this is Japan. I don't think the average person gets a gun that easily. I think I've played too many other games that feature guns. With Keishino's help, the two of them are dragged back to the shore little by little. Also, definitely, she would leave a way greater impact doing great movies and showing off her acting and stuff than, oh, okay, she killed herself in the water and was filmed when that happened. Because they won't release that kind of movie. I know she doesn't realize this right now, but the third film review was completely taken off. We only know about it because we went through many channels, kind of. Because Monomi wanted us to get to it. Like, it is a hell of a thing. You know, as an outsider, you can talk about it and you're like, how would anyone ever fall for that? But you don't realize when you're in there. At some point, several patrol cars pulled over at the side of the road and Misawa stood in front of Monami.
あんたに逮捕状
But
が
I
出て
did
る。
time. Hey yo, how you doing?
容疑は殺人教唆。ひとまずはだがね、おとなしくご同行願えますな。
そうね。
そうよね。Oh, lady, I hate you.
Monomi finally rose to the shore and turned to look at Yagumo, who gazed at her while dripping with water.
ほんと。全く私
She
好み
gives
じゃな
zero
いけれど
fucks. Yeah.
こんなエンディングもありかもね。
Thank you for the number. You okay? Glad to hear it.
She stood up with a faint smile on her
よ
lips.
ーし、21時17分、マルヒ確保。
Go! Misama's voice officers rushed to take Monami away. Oh, but you guys were filming again? Really? And behind them, Yagumo can see Magadi and Canada approach him with a smile. Hey! Hey, Hita! With me. Oh. My eyes. She's in a wheelchair. Oh, but she's still acting. Look at that. You're right when it ended. Yo, Keishino, what happened to you? Since when do you have glasses? Oh! No, wait, who is that? Oh my god. Fuck! Wait! Oh, there's a bunch of voice actors listed. Ah! 81 produce. I have no idea who any of these people are supposed to be. Oh! Hey, look at that! Oh, she's in the hospital. But they completed filming! Oh! Okay, she was crying. Young, get your dirty outdoor shoes out of the hospital. Oh no! Oh, she died. Case files of wheelchair detective Kyoko Shinonome. Crank up! Ah, they're bringing a... Translated by SPI Translations, huh? You got 2 translators and 1 editor? Okay, I'm sorry to say this, but your editor needs to step up their game. P-Cube, I'm begging! Oh! Oh, what? Really? Well, that was fast. Notebook to that from the beginning, yeah. Oh, and now that okay. Now that we've actually played through it, we do get to look at all of the CGs. That's nice. Because I kept thinking, like, goddammit, where am I going to get my thumbnails from? Because you can barely find anything about this game online. All of the backgrounds and stuff as well. Cool, 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 cool. Developer corner? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Always. The bonus section thingy, right? What's this one? Bonus! Well, that's a very abrupt ending, not gonna lie.
第1回この「す」はどんな「す」当てましょう
Which
大会
is that It's been so many years since I've actually played Rude Letter though. I don't really remember anything from back then, not gonna lie.
Yeah!
make all the thumbnails to Magari. I should. Wait, actually, hold on. When did I play Rude Letter? Hold on. I played Rude Letter. I started Rude Letter on Christmas 2016. Apparently. And then I didn't play it for months. And then I played it in May 2017 for quite a while, up until chapter 5, and then I finished it on, I'm assuming that was a weekend, from the 30th of July 2017, because I got the platinum trophy for the game on the 31st of July at 4:46 p.m. I'm keeping track of that by looking at my PlayStation profile. I'm not going to make it the empty hospital, but that would be depressing as all heck. Yeah, but I played Rude Letter on PlayStation, so I can just look at the timestamps for the trophies earned.
パチパチパチ
パチパチパチ。
はい、皆さんご存知の通り、かなでくんのす、一言で、すと言ってもいろいろな感情のすがあります。これからかなでくんがあるシチュエーションのすを言いますので、どんなシチュエーションで出たすか当ててください。
おお。
うーす。難しそう。
では行きますよ。まずはこんなシチュエーション。かなでくん、
when you started and when you finish it.
す。
何？
さあ答えてください。
I do have a backlog array,
どうぞ。
but it's not up to date. I recently found a
監督に指示をされて
backlog.
了解の返事。
It's called that is also really nice, but you know, putting all of the games you've ever played in your life in there really takes an embarrassingly long time.
ブッブー。
おー。
正解は餃子を食べるためにお皿に酢を入れようとしてドバッと出すぎて皿から溢れてしまった時の酢でした。
That's a little specific, no?
いや、そんなんわかるわけ。
第2問。
じゃあ
かなでくんどうぞ。
違いがわかんない。
さあ答えていただきましょう。マガリくん。
あ、酸っぱいものを食べてスパーってなった時。
残念。正解はレンタルビデオ屋で返却が5分遅れて延滞遅延金を請求され、微妙に納得いかないけど仕方なく払うことを承諾した時のすでした。残念でしたね。簡単な問題なんで正解してほしかったんですが。
My God, you're talking out of your ass.
わかるかそんなもん。そうですよ。問題がひどすぎます。
これちょっと物を投げないで。あ、
そうっすよ。ちゃんと違いがあるんですから。
うっさい。制裁じゃ
ー。ちょ、待て。
許せませんよ。待ちません。
A few minutes later, the two of them lie on the ground like tattered floor racks, while Magari and Hito walk away, breathing heavily but satisfied. Oh, that's it? Okay. Alright. I guess. They're like, oh, you know, you just had the depressing realization that she dies at the end of the game after they filmed the whole movie. So here's a little fun scene where they get beat up. What the heck? Hold on, let me go to the museum though. I want the music playing. Oh god, wait. Where's the... Which one of these is the Pink Panther music? No, that's not the Pink Panther. No. 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 No, that one. That one is it. Well, I like the game. I feel like the ending was a little too abrupt, though. Not gonna lie. Like, okay, yes, we've been building up to that. The mystery, while satisfying, I guess, was not too hard to guess, if that makes sense. Like, the smaller cases, when they happen at first, before we got confirmation for the whole how they're connected thing, we're like, yeah, alright, that's happening. And then you start piecing it together and you're like, it's a little weird that all of this is happening around us. Then you get the whole, and then they start very, very, very slowly just giving you confirmation for this. And it's like, oh yeah, that was actually his sister. And you're like, ah. Oh yeah, actually there was this accident. Ah. Oh, she got a burn. Yeah, I wonder who that could have been. Like this. A little bit more of a story at the credits. Yeah, oh no, that was great. The credits were really nice because so far, the credits we saw for the episodes were just like some stills from the episode. And the song, well, it is a nice song, you know, it was the same thing every time. So this one was really good. You're like the bootleg Tutorial Bells music. No, I like the music. I like it. I actually gotta admit, the only one that I don't like very much is the main screen. Because you open up the game, it's immediately like dun 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 dun. And because I'm the type of person to always want to say a few things before we jump into the story, and also while we're in the story, but even before that, whenever I would boot up this game and immediately just get blasted with that dun dun, I'm like, please, I wanna talk. Which is also why I have the Pink Panther music playing right now. You didn't catch much of the story though. I mean, good for you if you do want to catch up. The VODs are saved on Twitch, and I put them into their little folders. So if you want to watch it, you can just watch it in order. And I'm going to upload them on YouTube as well. Though I'm a little behind on my VOD uploads on YouTube, not gonna lie. I keep putting it off. I'm like, oh no. I need to put those up again. Because I'm running out of the ones that I've scheduled. I think I have 2 more. So I have like 4 more days, and then I will be out of VODs to upload. I'm like, oopsie. Well, I do still have some that need to go up, but... It's a delicate balance between being really difficult mysteries and being absolutely insane. Yeah, I mean, gotta drive home from work. Okay, I am most likely going to be finished with the stream by then. But thank you for coming by and have a safe drive home. For the first game, actually, you know, even though it's been quite a few years now, Roulette kind of worked the same way. It was the first step into this IP where they came up with their characters, and the entire premise, if I remember correctly, the entire premise from Roulette was, oh, you know, you had this pen pal years ago. You had this pen pal years ago. And I don't remember, but for some reason you go back to the hometown of your pen pal, and you start asking around like, oh, where she is gone. I don't remember why. I do not remember what the first reason was why the game starts, but you start asking around and everyone's acting really weird about it. Like, oh, they're like, oh, I don't know anyone like that. No, but she told me you were her classmate, and there several people. They're like, no, I don't know this person, and that's the initial mystery. And over the course of Root Letter, you find more letters. Depending on what route you go, because Root Letter had several like bad endings that have entire roots to them, though, not just like, oh, you did something wrong, you get killed or something, but literally like, oh, you did something wrong in your investigation, and then it starts to turn into more of a supernatural story or an alien story, and going further and further away from the true ending that I don't actually remember. So I can't spoil anyone because I don't fucking remember. So I was on the fence thinking, oh, are they gonna give us, you know, some kind of funky ass, oh, there's actually aliens involved reason here as well, or are they going to keep with the realistic approach? But I guess in this case it was just literally just one lady who was absolutely, what's the word for those, like narcissist, that kind of thing. Like, she clearly had some problems, and she made her problems everyone else's problem. I'm a little miffed that you know, the sister was kind of just like thrown away. Like, first she has those 2 cases, and then you find out, oh, those were actually the stuff they filmed then, and then the only other thing she got to do was like, oh, she killed herself here. All right, and then she's only a plot point. From then on, like, oh, okay, we don't get any further information on her. Just like, yeah, okay, you know. Actually, it's like it was a kind of offhand comment. Oh, I overheard the little sister. I overheard our parents talking one day that she was terribly, terribly sick. And Yakumo didn't know that. Over the course of all of those years, like, how old is Yakumo? He's also somewhere in his 20s. He didn't know that. He just knew that, oh yeah, okay, my big sister committed suicide and I'm trying to find out why. Haha. You think the parents maybe would have told him at some point when he was older that also she was terribly ill. You know? Maybe. But still, overall solid game, solid mysteries. Banger soundtrack. The art style is cool. It's a little different. Though I say that about many games. I think I say that about many games that I've played on stream so far, where it's like, oh, the art style is a little different from the norm, when there's not many games we've played that feature a norm art style, I feel like. But it was nice. Also great voice acting, even though it's by a cast that has not done too many things. Like, there's not, at least not that I'm aware of, any big names in there. Like, yes, Yagumo voiced a guy in a different, voiced a guy in a different game that I've played, which is, I don't have a screenshot of him, I think. But a side character in this game here in Olympia, he voiced someone. And, you know, when I started Root Film, I was in the middle of still playing Olympia Soida for myself, so it was very interesting to go from, hey, that's a side character that I don't like very much because they made him an asshole, to, here's your main character. Also looks familiar. I have no idea, sadly. But I liked it. The only thing I would wish for, but that's not the fault of the game itself, that's localizing. I wish that P-Cube and the people they got to work on it would take a little more, like, care with the quality control. Because of course I will still play the game. And I love that they're translating visual novels, especially the not so big visual novels. But at some parts were really, really bad. I was like, come on, you probably don't even pay your translators very well either. So I'm not going to put the blame on the translators here, but side eye. But hey, it was understandable. Like the mystery, we still knew where the game wanted us to go. We could still clear everything up. So that was fun. That was good. That's nice. I like it. And would you look at that? I somehow managed to make it to almost 3 hours with it as well. So we managed to finish the game today. Which means I won't have you guys like waiting on at the very last final part because I'm not going to be streaming on Sunday. We managed to clear it up, which is great. Thank you for the pat. Our next game that we're gonna get started with like on Wednesday actually. Because I don't think I can fit in a stream on Sunday before I go to that concert. If I can, I will post about it obviously, but like I just don't think that's going to be the case. I am going to tell you what the next game we're going to be doing is as soon as I remember the name. Raging Loop. Because we're going to go from one mystery murder visual novel to another. Nua, why do you have so many murder mystery VNs? I don't know. I don't know. There's so many. I don't know how I keep getting so many murder mysteries. But that's going to be our next game. It's called Raging Loop if any of you like want to look it up, see if it sounds interesting to you. But that's going to be next Wednesday. You with horror RPG games, honestly mood. The only reason I don't have a lot of those is because I'd rather watch other people play those than play them myself. Murder issues are so good. They are. No going around murdering cases or something. No, because I was thinking, oh, what other visual novel do I want to play? I think Raging Loop is going to be a little longer than Root Film. It has a bunch of bad endings. As in, it has 20 bad endings and then like one true end and an alternative end, I think. Something along those lines. But on the other hand, the bad endings I think you have to do, from what I read about it, because it's one of those, you get information on a bad ending that you need to continue in the main story or something, which is cool. Maybe we have an obsession with them. No, but you know, it's the winter time. I feel like our happy-go-lucky visual novels, I'm going to play those more in the summer when it's actually warm out, and we're going to keep reading about death and dying in winter. Time Hollow does ring a bell. Why does it ring a bell? Also, just because it's a DS game does not mean I won't play it. We've played why can I not remember the name right now? I fucking loved the games when we played them. Bah. No. Oh, Ghost Trick I haven't played yet. I would love to play Ghost Trick one day. Hotel Dusk, yes, thank you. Oh my god. I mean, I've played Hotel Dusk. I could definitely... I could definitely play another DS game sometime. I mean, DS games at least are easier to do than 3DS games would be. I'll definitely write it down now and look into it. The only problem with DS games is touchscreen usage. That is very true. It's also, well, the touchscreens themselves are not a problem. It's just if they want you to touch like more than one place on the touchscreen, which was why I struggled with Hotel Dusk. Or if there's funny stuff like, oh, you need to close the DS, but even that works. You need to close the DS, that works. That's just a button, but pressing several things on the touchscreen, that's always a little struggle. Yeah. But even then, I managed to make it through both Hotel Dusk games, and they were a blast. I'll write down. I'll look into Time Hollow. That sounds fun. It's an adventure game by Konami. Turn the DS around to evolve with Pokemon. Fun. I mean, on one hand, I guess it's cool that they make use of options in a console that you wouldn't have ever thought of using. On the other hand, when you play them on an emulator, it's like, god damn it. They've done remakes of the Famicom Detective games. Oh yeah, I want to play those, but I'm waiting for them to go on sale. One day they will go on sale. One day they will go on sale when I actually have the money to buy them while they're on sale. Metal Slader Glory? Metal? I'm sorry, what? Metal Slader Glory? What's that? Metal Slader Glory. Ooh. A Famicom game. Oh yeah, that's been a while. Cute art style though. Maybe someone dropped their DS while they were looking at their Pokemon. Alrighty though.
Alrighty.
And that's going to be it for tonight, I think. That is going to be it for tonight. We're finished with another game. Time flies fast. Yeah, it does. It does. Oh, we managed to finish another game, which is our third game. Right? This is our third game this year, and it's not even, like, we've not even been into the new year for a whole month yet, and we already finished 3 games. I'm very proud of myself. I know this is not a race or anything, but still, I feel very proud of myself for finishing many games. For now, though, that is going to be the end, which means I'm going to move back to the main screen. Yes. And then turn on my own music, because I can. Alrighty. Well then, thank you so much for coming tonight, everyone. Thank you for joining for Funny Murder Mysteries. You finished one game, see? See? That's not so good. You've already finished one game. I keep trying to finish one game off screen, and it's proving to be very, very... 3 games under month? Yeah, right? I am going to keep trying. Thank you for streaming. No, thank you for coming. Thank you for the pat. I will see you on Friday for more Atelier. For more Atelier Shelly. Where maybe we'll actually reach a chapter where, you know, we get to act alongside our second protagonists. What we say about that? For now, I'm going to send you guys over to Jin, who is playing Miitopia, and I think if I read this correctly, he started playing Miitopia just today. I just hope he's not in the middle of, I don't know, ending his stream. Because we usually stream at around the same... Oh my god. You didn't see that. We usually stream at around the same time. So every time I'm thinking of, oh, I'll just send you guys over there after my stream is done. He's in the middle of quitting. But yeah, thank you so much for coming tonight. I wish you all a very, very good night. Get some sleep, get some rest, get something to drink. I'll see you all soon. Good night. And my OBS is once again dying. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.